Hello and welcome once again to Tinker, Tailor, Solder, Fry, the not quite do-it-yourself show, the not let's do, but more of a let's try for...
I'm sorry.
I was doing some things before broadcast, as is my wont.
And it just got me.
Yeah. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a couple of things, which is our normal wont. Hey, you guys have been asking us, we've seen you tinker, we've seen you tailor. Last week, or last time, we saw you solder. When's the fry? Well, that's today, except not really.
No,
we're not going to fry anything because it would make this place really smelly, and yeah, meat smell not so good in Studio A when you don't want it there.
but when you want it there, it's great.
So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to make some tonic, which is something I've kind of always wanted to do, and have never done.
I like drinking.
Yeah, and we're going to see if we can get it in such a way that we have it ready before the end of the show. And then once that's done, or in the middle of what's happening, we're also going to...
Decorate cookies!
Yeah, from scratch. The cookies are done. They were baked last night.
From scratch.
But yeah, that was a surprise.
I went to the store thinking you could just buy, and then I realized you can. I thought you could buy mix. I saw on TV today somebody was making, it's in the tubes. It's pre-refrigerated.
Oh, wow.
I know.
So it's like the chocolate chip cookie dough, but...
It's directly next to that, and I didn't know, so I spent like 4 hours making from scratch cookies last night.
We're really going to appreciate
Everything's great.
So let's get started here with the stuff. I'll post the recipe that I'm following off of in the chat or in the thing later on. But for now, what it's calling for is 4 cups water, 1 cup chopped lemongrass, a 1/4 cup of powdered cinchona bark. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I never received an answer.
Yeah.
Yep. Zest and juice of 1 orange, zest and juice of 1 lemon, zest and juice of 1 lime, a teaspoon of allspice berries, a 1/4 cup of citric acid, and a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt.
Where did you find powdered cinchona bark?
You can find that at health food store, or rather fake medicine stores.
What is it used for holistically?
I don't know what they use it for.
If you know, chat, please tell us.
But what it is used for is getting the quinine out so that you won't get malaria.
Oh, I didn't know that was an issue.
Yeah, but give this a sniff. And,
I've never liked the result of anybody saying give this a sniff.
Tell me that doesn't smell like tonic.
Oh, that just smells like tonic.
Yeah, let's...
It smells like a bag of tonic.
Let's see if we can get some.
Yeah, what does it look like?
In the... Oh, you know what? Let's just put some on the table there. It's literally just bark.
Oh, it is.
It's straight up wood. So we're going to be boiling that.
It smells great.
With the other stuff. Anyway, what we're going to have to start with is getting the citrus done up. Actually, I'm going to ask for your help here. Would you like to zest citrus, or would you be okay with chopping up some lemongrass?
I can do either one.
Would you chop up some lemongrass
Absolutely.
for me? That way we can get this started a little bit
How
quicker.
fine of a dice would you like?
Just rough chopped, I guess.
I guess we're straining this after?
Yes.
Okay.
And we're going to need a cup of that, so just chop it and stick it in the cup there until you get it.
We should invest in a cutting board.
Yeah. This is my dollar store zester. It's a dollar store zester. It's not very good. Oh wow, is this not very good at all? Oh, there we go. Just need to
You just need to apply pressure. Everything's fine. Oh, this is the worst.
But the smell...
All of this smells really amazing right now, actually.
Yeah, and this is what's going to go into our tonic. I've never done tonic before, and I have a feeling that once we're done with this, we're never going to be able to go back to bottled stuff.
It's not actually that good.
The bottled stuff?
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Especially with the gin that you're using, you should have something better.
Yeah. So I bought some Phillips gin. Well, not technically Phillips gin, but
it's from the fermentorium.
Yeah, the fermentorium. This is a local distillery to Victoria. I've actually had someone ask me if they which one it is from Ontario, and I'm sorry, Ontario natives, you will not be able to find this gin.
It's appearing in Alberta,
Ooh,
so it's kind of making its way out that way. Mm-hmm. This sounds awful, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's a fun smell.
Sound?
Yeah, I realized I forgot a good knife and a cutting board, so we're making do.
Yeah, this is just the best.
In retrospect, perhaps pre-zesting things would have been okay. I didn't want this to be a show of we prepared too much earlier, so that's why we're zesting and cutting right now.
It's okay.
But
We're like Julia Child.
what I did do is I did measure out the water earlier, because there's no sink in Studio A.
Ow.
So the trick with zesting is you just want the oily part, not too much of the pith. So that can be difficult to know how much to get in there and how much to push.
I usually, when I zest for like baking and stuff, I just do it until it goes white
Okay.
underneath.
I've done zesting
God.
for specifically limoncello, which was an idea for this episode.
Right?
But that's a bag of lemons.
A full bag?
Oh yeah,
Oh dear.
like a full big pound bag of lemons. And then you have to make a lemonade with them because you don't actually use the lemon juice at all. At least this one we're using the juice in addition to the zest. Oh,
I wasn't told I would be doing physical labor tonight. I was told I was decorating cookies.
that's, let's be honest. Lemongrass is tougher than I thought it was.
Lemongrass and
And
I
bad
am
knives.
I have and bad knives and no cutting board and I'm an old lady with arthritis in my hands and wrists.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry.
It's okay. I'm almost done.
I'm glad I didn't ask you to do the zesting, because this is repetitive labor. Okay, and then we're going to use the coffee press to press all the stuff
Ooh,
out.
that's so smart. Where is that?
We're going to need it later.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
we've got some time ahead of us here.
Oh, because it needs to like infuse and stuff?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Cookie type we're going with.
Oh, yeah, we have basic sugar cookies because I find they are the best.
That's a sad line.
We'll cut it up and use it in the gin tonic later.
Okay. Well, no, actually, we need the juice from it too.
Oh, well,
But it's been zested. On to the lemon.
cookie type, yeah, we're doing basic sugar cookies with a royal icing.
Royal icing, you say?
Yes.
Well, I'm getting ahead of myself here. What makes the icing royal?
Well, few people know this, but Queen Victoria actually invented it.
Oh, did she?
No,
She invented icing.
all lies. I have no idea. I just know that it's good on like wedding cakes and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's mostly used on cookies nowadays because that's how you get the really fancy looking cookies where you like flood the icing and it looks all smooth and stuff. So I've only done it a couple times and once or twice has been successful. So we're gonna learn together
We're
today.
going to find out today if it's 3, 4. Don't mention the number of failures.
Do you want?
No, we don't want the end.
Then my part is done.
Okay. In that case,
What would you like me to do now?
See if there's anything else we can do, because I think we just basically put everything in and boil it for 20 minutes. Well, boil it, then simmer it for 20 minutes.
Oh my god. Synthetica is asking if I could decorate a cookie Americree. Or cookie for Americree. Actually, I might be able to.
Okay. So
I have squares.
I'm very curious as to what our resolution is going to be like on those cookies with our tips.
I brought a bunch of different tips.
Okay. Like, how many DPI are we talking here?
Oh, goodness.
Is this a retina level, or are we looking at...
I do actually have a tip that is hard, like a piping tip that is hard for me to see through.
Ooh.
But sometimes you don't need it. You just need to cut the tips off the bags, which will be easier.
It's going to smell so good.
I was going to say, it smells really good.
Yeah. Actually, I'll let you have a look at the recipe if you like as
Yeah.
well. Oddly enough, I couldn't find many recipes. Funnily enough, my brother, who owns the bar in Japan, wants to start making his own tonic too. I don't know if he's done it yet. He hasn't been able to find the bark there.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
First of all, you have a brother?
Yes.
Great. Secondly, lives in Japan?
Yes.
Cool. I'm
Married to a
learning so much
Japanese
about
woman,
you.
And he owns a bar there.
That's pretty sweet,
It's
actually.
called Heaven's Dragon. But that's not what he wanted to call it.
What did he want to call
He
it?
wanted to call it Nice gaijin. Gaijin being the
Yes.
Japanese word for foreigner.
That's really
nice
funny.
Gaijin.
That's really funny. I like that.
Yeah, his wife wasn't too hot on it.
No.
No.
So combine all of these ingredients. Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Combine all ingredients in a pot. Simmer. Or bring to boil.
Bring to boil.
and then simmer and just leave it.
Yep.
And then take everything out of it. And then probably do other stuff to it.
Yeah. Actually, here's something else you can do if you like.
Yeah.
Would you like to measure out the other ingredients?
Yes.
And just toss them in your well-eye.
Do you want me to put this in there?
Yeah, let's do it. Doesn't. Perfect.
Okay. I'm not going to touch this one.
Okay, that's okay. The salt is the one that's in the President's Choice jar.
Great.
And the sugar is here because I'm actually not going to add the agave syrup.
Okay, I was wondering about that because I just read that.
Because number one, I don't particularly like agave syrup.
Okay.
And two, I find that everything that is a recipe is just too sweet.
Okay, so you can always sweeten as you need.
Exactly.
And this is still just going in there.
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to make sure I was doing the right thing because I don't want to be the one to mess this recipe up.
There's no going back now. We've zested too much, lemongrassed too far.
So that was a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, and then we're doing.
Yeah,
Now this
basically
is-
all of those.
This is my favorite thing about Bulk Barn. Is you went in and you got 1 teaspoon
Of allspice berries.
of allspice berries, and that's it. I didn't even know they sold bags this small.
Pro tip: those are in the coffee section around the corner.
Thank
No
you.
matter what you're buying at Bulk Barn, you never need their full-size bags.
No, they
So
have
just-
mid-sized bags, and even then, that's too big.
Yeah, just go around the corner to the coffee section, grab the bags you need. That's also where they keep those clips, so you're not dealing with the twist ties.
I'm getting all the Bulk Barn Pro Strats right now. I'd say that's probably fine.
That's pretty close. Perfect.
Cool.
I also like allspice, so.
So, and then the 4 cups water's over there. Lemongrass done. 1/4 cup of the bark.
Oh, the bark, right.
Which is just
Over
here.
here. I bought twice the bark that I need because I wanted to.
Your bark has bite.
I might actually want to do this again in the future.
Yeah. And you don't want to have to step back into a health food store if it's not necessary.
No. Although they look quite nice.
Were they?
Yeah.
They generally are. They're way too happy in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is supposed to be powdered.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use the powder. I'm going to use the bark.
Okay.
I think it'll be just fine.
1/4 cup, 1/4 cup.
Go ahead. Ooh, bark it up.
Bark it up.
Could someone from the crew back there grab me a paper towel or something to wipe my hands on because they're covered in.
I had a roll of paper towel to bring, and then I forgot. Do
Thank you.
you mind if I just put this
Yeah.
back in the bag?
Or
In
you
the
can-
meantime,
Put it in
Ian,
there.
there has been a question.
There has been a question.
Does your brother live in Akita?
Yes, he does.
No way.
Is it Yuri Honjoshi?
Yes, it is.
No.
They
way.
found your bar. The chat found his bar.
The chat found the Heaven's Dragon.
Yeah.
That's
Good
amazing.
job. So if you're in Japan, I recommend you go check out Heaven's Dragon. Not a sponsor.
Tell them Ian sent you.
Yeah, definitely tell them Ian sent you. And as is our need, much like on the BBC, other bars are available.
Yes.
Okay.
So, we did it. Oh,
Yep.
sorry. But the only thing we need to add to it is the citric acid.
Yes. And the juice of the...
Ah, yes.
Thank you. That'll be good enough. Oh, wow. That's...
Does it smell great?
yes, it does. Smell this dish towel.
It's the second time you've told me to smell something tonight.
and you are being far too
You fall for it
obliging.
every time.
I know. I know what I'm getting myself into when I come
And now
on
they
this show.
found the Facebook page for the bar as
Oh,
well.
good.
So start leaving comments, I guess.
Tell them Ian said hi.
Please,
You're going to get a text from your brother and be like, dude, what the fuck?
It's just going to be odd because I think that it's the wife that runs the bar. Wait, are you doxing my brother?
No!
Stop it. Okay, I think that's juiced. Perfect. I'll trade you there. I like my juicer.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, see, I've been getting the seeds out for you because I was trying to be a nice person, but
It's very simple.
the juicer?
Yeah.
Yeah. It does the job. Do you need the lime cut too?
Yes, and the
Oh.
orange.
And the orange?
And it's graduated.
Yes. It's graduated from jam.
Watch the seeds. Oh, the seeds don't matter.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to strain
Never
all this
mind.
anyways. Thank you. Oh, lime juice.
Oh man, fruit feels really weird without the.
Without the oily.
Yeah.
I mean, I think most things would feel weird if you just rasp the hell out of them.
I guess. This. Oh god. It smells really good.
Tray there.
Oh, and the lime's here too.
Yes.
What's the point of putting in the zesting
Heather asked
other than the juice?
what the point is putting the zesting in is, other than the juice. The point of the zest is that that's where the majority of the oils are in these fruits.
I find a lot of the flavors in there too.
Yeah, a lot of the things people associate with the smell of oranges with is actually in the peel.
Yeah, because I'm smelling the. I was about to say the innards of the orange, which is true, but it doesn't that doesn't smell a ton.
No.
It's all in the zest.
Yeah, taste is definitely in the citrus itself, but the zest is where you get all the essential oils and all the delicious smell.
So it's just for the scent part then?
Yeah.
And in fact, if you look at any concentrated lemon or lime juice that you can buy at the store, you'll notice that listed on it is going to be essential oils. And generally will be like from lime zest or just essential oils. They include that back in because otherwise it wouldn't have the same scent and it wouldn't taste quite the same.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bad idea.
It's fine.
Okay.
Everything's great.
Sticky.
And Lord Hoskins tells us the pith is where you get all the vitamin C from.
Ah.
So you're extracting all the vitamin C and not using it,
Whoops.
which is fine. You can add that back later in a powder or something.
Look, we're doing this for the quinine, not for the vitamin C.
We're supposed to use all parts of the fruit, aren't we?
My people. I don't know about you.
Last one.
Yes.
This is looking like a very strange mix of stuff.
It's a
I'll be
strange
honest.
brew. Yeah.
Wonder if I can show.
Yeah, go ahead. Tip it up.
Like that, it doesn't look super appetizing, I'll be honest, but it smells delicious. That smells super good.
Now, I should have listened to Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Pardon?
Or, sorry, I'm sorry, actually, Principal Skinner when doing this. I bought a navel orange. If you listen to your Simpsons correctly, you'll know that Valencias are juice oranges.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
When I was in Spain, I was in Valencia.
And you were told,
No,
this is a juice orange.
No, everyone in Valencia sells, like every shop or like stand in the Valencia market and surrounding will have signs saying Agua de Valencia. And it is water of Valencia, which is just pure orange juice. Yeah.
Nice.
And it is the best orange juice I've ever had in my entire life.
I can only imagine.
It's ruined for me now.
Concoction in the pot looks an awful lot like the stuff you see at like Tivana and places like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep things
Yeah,
clean.
it does look like a bit of a tea situation.
All right, so that's our majority of it. What we need now is the last piece of the puzzle, which is the citric acid.
Which I didn't want to touch because there was a warning label on the back that said don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Don't put it in your eyes, I think is the main thing.
I try to put very little in my eyes.
Except for the content made by the good folks at Loading Ready Run.
Whoa.
Put it in your eye hole.
Plug too strong.
All right.
Looks pretty good.
I think we're just about there. I mean,
Oh,
that's, well, it's just
everything's
gonna be-
fine.
Good enough.
It'll be a little bit more acidic.
Oh, I love it when that happens.
Okay. Ooh, yep, that's in the nostrils.
Nope, that's not good. Do you want me to mix this?
Not just yet.
No?
Where did that clip go? There it is.
It's there.
Oh, it causes eye irritation if mishandled. Well, that's okay.
Well, we're not mishandling it, so
No.
we're fine.
Okay, let's get out the nice, fresh, new Sultan, and we'll add the water.
Oh, right.
Yeah, this is not by itself what it
Forgot
is.
about that. And that's 4 cups.
This is 4 cups of water. Oh boy.
Should have got a bigger pot.
Should have, didn't.
It's okay.
Gonna be okay.
Everything's great.
We just have to watch the heat. like
Nothing
a
is
hawk.
wrong.
Okay, so that's that. Is there? Yep, we're good.
Oh, it's good.
Is there something we can do now while we wait for this to start boiling?
For the cookies?
Yeah.
Oh.
If not, that's okay.
I mean, yeah, we can start measuring out sugar and stuff for the icing.
That might be a good idea.
Cool.
I'm gonna keep. Actually, I'm gonna keep an eye on this because we don't want it to boil over.
No, it's
So what
fine.
do you
You
want
just
to-
need to pass me the tub under that bag of icing sugar.
Aha.
Because we're going to start with that.
Shabooly.
Great. And then I can use that. And then the big plastic bowl.
Yes, ma'am.
And then a whisk. A whisk. Thanks.
This is the whisk I prepared earlier. Thank you, Heather, for removing the. Ooh.
Are
We're
there
getting
any
that-
other? Are
We're
there,
getting that nice new
Oh,
burner
off-gassing.
smell.
are there any other things on the table we should remove for you?
No, at this point I think we're good. Yep.
I have a bunch of stuff down here that can be removed.
And let's stir
Done
this
that,
up.
I'm gonna put these in the compost.
Yeah, please do.
So,
I'm really looking forward to when the off-gassing stops and we can start smelling the nice tonic smell.
yeah, exactly. Oh, no, it's fine.
So what is that?
This is icing sugar.
Ooh, you're gonna get
That's
sticky.
a lot of icing sugar.
Yeah, because you mix it with water, it tends to dissolve.
Oh.
And so, like, I'm going to need potentially more than this. Like, we're making a large batch. But 4 cups of icing sugar will go down to, like, 2 cups of icing.
Holy hell!
Because it dissolves.
Wow.
Square.cube, just for your knowledge, I don't know if you've heard me say this again and again. We definitely don't want this to be a show where we pull out the, and here's one I prepared earlier.
No. Like, I'm following a recipe on a piece of paper right here.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure that this is right. So,
Now-
yeah.
Do you know anything about icing sugar?
No.
What makes it different than regular sugar?
I think it's just ground up
Okay.
more. Like I think you can actually make icing sugar and correct, like the internet's going to correct me, I know that. But I'm pretty sure you could just make icing sugar by taking granulated sugar and like whizzing it through a blender.
Okay.
And my understanding is that in Canada we call it icing sugar, but other places call it different things.
Confectioner sugar.
I mean, it's called confectioner's sugar here too sometimes.
Yeah.
Just
By
kind of
confectioners.
depends.
Or also like powdered sugar in some places, I think.
Yes.
There was somebody who was in Europe a while ago looking for icing sugar, and they had no idea what they were talking about until they finally said powdered sugar, and they're like, oh, okay.
Can you get me there's a little container. It's white and it's over
A
there.
little container.
It says color flow on it.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Okay, great.
I can get that.
Thank you.
I'm having it got it for me. Thank you, Heather.
Cathanid adds that sounds like it is ground up more and has cornstarch added.
Cornstarch, eh?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so what's this?
This is very important to royal icing. So this is part of the thing that's going to make it set. This is called color flow mix, and you can get something called meringue powder or you can get something called color flow. It's essentially the same thing, but I couldn't find meringue powder. So this is egg whites. This is powdered egg
Powder.
whites.
Hence
That
meringue
smells
powder.
really good.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. And sodium lauryl sulfate, which I don't really know what it does.
Oh, that's a foaming agent. Sodium lauryl sulfate is what they put in shampoo to make it foam.
Good to know.
So we're going to be eating this, and it's going to be great. But you put this in, and it's just kind of a
Oh, yeah,
yellowy
it's a
sort
yellowy
of powder. You put this in, and then it actually hardens your icing.
Heart.
icing.
Icing.
Hardens your icing. So 4 cups of that to 2 cups of this, or 2 teaspoons.
4 teaspoons.
Teaspoons. 4 to 2, and then right when we're about to do it, I'm going to put in the water because it hardens very quickly, and I don't want to form a crust on top.
Okay, so for the people going on and on about its SLS being in shampoo, it's also in most toothpastes. It's a foaming agent. It doesn't taste very good, so it's usually added in when they put it in toothpaste, that's why they add mint and a lot of other things to overpower it. But in this stuff, we're not going to taste it at all because it's meant to be eaten. They're going to have disguised it.
So I'm thinking I'm actually going to do double this.
Really?
Yeah. Because this is going to decrease by about half.
Okay.
And if we're doing multiple colors and stuff, then we're going to want more. But I'll probably wait to do that because it doesn't take too long to actually make.
Can I add one more thing?
Yes, Beige.
Now I'm being told that icing mix has cornstarch. Icing sugar is just pure sugar.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I didn't want to correct you, but
Well, the chat corrected me.
I know.
Definitely
I knew
good.
they would, so it's fine.
Definitely correct Beej as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
He needs to learn his place.
From behind the text.
How's that going?
It's getting warmer.
Yeah. This is your first time using. This guy?
Oh yeah, yeah. I bought this for the show.
Oh, that's nice.
Should have bought the induction one, but that was $100.
Oh, no. No. I guess I could actually. I could just make this. I need water. Do you want to just fill that bowl
Yeah.
like halfway
Yeah.
with water? That'd be fantastic. Yeah, cold would be fantastic. Thank you. I'm assuming we'll take a break at some point and then we can set everything up.
I think once we hit the 20-minute mark, we should definitely take a break. We're actually just after we strain this, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
So that'll be, who knows?
Hey, chat, how long has this been on for?
Hasn't been boiling, though.
Oh, right, it has to go to boil
Yeah.
first. Then never mind.
Questions from the chat. Ian, have you ever tried
Thank you.
Damrak Gin?
Damrak Gin.
D-A-M-R-A-K.
I've not tried Damrak Gin.
Okay. And another question regarding alcohol. What is your least favorite alcoholic beverage?
What is my least favorite alcoholic beverage?
Tequila.
Actually, good sipping tequila is quite nice.
No, it's not.
Right now, bourbon, but probably because I haven't had a good one. The professor found me lacking. He was very disappointed in my dislike of bourbon, but we didn't have a chance for him to give me the good stuff, as it were. But I prefer rye over bourbon because I can taste the corn.
I've had some tequila experiences that I do not wish to relive.
Kate, do you have to try most of the alcohols when you've bartended before?
I mean, I tend to just so I know how flavors are going to mix with stuff. But, I mean,
I think we're saying, is it like the Secret Service? Do you have to take a bullet to know what it's like?
do you have to do that in the Secret Service?
I don't know if you do. I don't think so.
We need to find someone in the Secret Service.
Someone in the Secret Service willing to tell us they're in the Secret Service.
Yeah, exactly. I've met Secret Service before. It's when I met Prince Charles in a park.
Oh, wait, that was U.S. Secret Service?
No, that was UK Secret SAS, yeah. Met Prince Charles and Prince
Yeah, but they have James Bond.
met
Or the James
Prince
Bond
Charles and
things.
Prince William in a park.
Wait, you met them?
Yeah, in a park.
Wow.
It's the third time I've said that.
Yes, but the emphasis you keep putting is on in a park rather than I met.
It was in a park.
Like you shook their hand and said hello.
Yes.
Cool.
Was it a nice park?
Yeah. It was Priory Park in Chichester, which is a little town in England that I used to, like, my grandfather lived in, and
Okay,
my
in
family
England.
lives in.
Not like in Beacon Hill where you're looking for Pokemon.
Yeah.
No, we were coming back from like Tesco getting groceries, and I looked over and I was like, that is a matte black helicopter on the cricket pitch. What?
Yep, that's...
And so Graham was with me, obviously, because we were there as a family. We went to the house, dropped the groceries. Graham and I like tore back, and we see all of these men in suits, just like around the perimeter of the park. We're like,
Like, so far this just sounds like England in my head.
yeah. But I was like, what what's going on? And they're like, oh, Prince Charles is visiting the hospice. If you wait around, I'm sure he would love to meet some Canadians. And so we stood there and called my grandfather. He's like, oh, them again. Like, okay. And then Graham and I met them, and they were very nice.
That's wonderful.
Well, Canadians have special power.
I have to ask,
Yes.
when you said, what's going on, why didn't you take that wonderful moment to say, what's all this then?
I wasn't thinking, Ian. I was young. Can you pass me that spatula?
Yes.
Thank you. I would have been more prepared had I known I was doing this now.
No, we're playing it by ear. See, now, we should probably mention why we've been trying to time this in our heads. Why aren't we making the icing? Why didn't we make the icing before we started, other than the reason that we would do the show?
Because icing, royal icing will set very, very quickly because it's got this in it mostly, but it is meant to crust, like it is meant to dry hard.
Okay.
So it is very difficult to actually time it out. And they say even when you've made it, if you need to keep it for any period of time, you need to put like a damp cloth over top.
Okay. So this is unlike my least favorite icing, buttercream icing, that it will crust and it will get really hard.
It will, yeah.
Nice.
That will probably take a while. So we're going to be doing a technique tonight, which is kind of higher pro strats than normal. It's called wet on wet.
Ooh.
So there's wet on dry,
Okay.
which is there is a cookie, you've iced it, you've left it overnight or for a couple hours, and then it's formed a crust. And then you can do decoration on top of that. Wet on wet is it will actually flow together, so you can do more detail and stuff. So then it'll dry as a solid. I'm just having trouble getting the right consistency here.
And you can't do double dry, can you?
No, because you're always going to have wet icing. Also, this recipe in this thing is garbage. Because this is not how it's supposed to look.
Okay.
So I'm really glad we're getting the overhead camera set up so you can all see this.
That looks pretty gloopy.
Yeah, and I mean, all you have to do is continuously add water. But if you add too much, then you're kind of screwed.
Right, because you can't, well, you can, but it's harder to take water out. Than
Exactly.
It is. So this is all just done kind of by feel, right?
I mean, for me, yeah, I generally start following a recipe, and then when the recipe in the thing doesn't work, I'm just like, no, I'm gonna do this by feel now. Because now everything is combined, which is good. But now you just add little bits of water as you go to make it more fluid.
So actually, I have another question then, which we generally ask our participants. How long have you been doing this?
Oh dear, a long time. It started as like, we would always do birthday cakes,
Right.
family birthday cakes at home. And then we would do like not specialty ones, but ones designed with that person's interests of the year kind of in mind. So
Right.
when my dad got into gardening, we did like a garden-themed cake with a little shovel in the top and made it look like dirt. When Loading Ready Run was like a couple years old, I did a Loading Ready Run birthday cake for Graham. I did like a Mario block for him too. So then the birthday cake duties kind of got passed along to me. And then from there, it's kind of been like I did Graham and Kathleen's wedding cake and stuff like that. So cookies is a more recent thing, kind of from Instagram. Because there's a lot of amazing cookie decorators on Instagram that film like little shots of them decorating.
Right.
And I have anxiety, and I found one of the things that helped calm me down was watching these people do hyper-speed time lapses of them decorating cookies and watching the icing flow and set, which sounds really, really weird.
No, I can see how that would be really relaxing.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, I'll show you one in a bit, but super nice. So then I explained this part to you months ago, but there are two types of icing. And it's done by seconds. Do you remember that?
I think so.
So you need an outline icing, which is going to be thicker around the outside of the cake, or
Right.
the outside of the cookie for doing flooding. And then a thinner icing which is actually going to flood the cookie.
Okay.
So it's done by seconds. So it's when you pull up and you drop it back down, how many seconds it takes for it to reincorporate into the rest of the
Right.
stuff. So now you can see this has gone really smooth,
Yep.
but it's very thick. So now you just need 2, which makes me think I added 1 too many cups of icing sugar. Oh, and I didn't add enough color flow. How many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
3.
3. I think you're right.
I'd love the
Hey
internet to help
Siri,
me out.
how many tablespoons
No.
are contained in teaspoons? How many teaspoons in a tablespoon?
There you go.
3.
Okay, so I did 2,
Yeah, I remember.
so I need
2.
4 more. Because I'm supposed to have 2 tablespoons.
You want 2 tablespoons, so you've added 2, you need 4 more.
4 more.
4
Okay.
more will make 6, which is 2 tablespoons.
Okay, great. Good thing I figured that out now.
Ever forward.
Yeah.
Never learning.
Safety third.
We are so close to a boil here. And to be
Ooh,
really honest, I think I'm taking this thing back for non-performance.
that sucks.
It's taking too long.
Get the expensive one?
Maybe. Let's see if we can we'll see if we can expense it.
Also, this is meant to be done with like an electric mixer, which is another reason it's taking so long, but I didn't really want to bring my KitchenAid in.
You brought in a lot more than I was expecting to.
It's what you need to decorate cookies.
So did I.
Yeah.
When I was putting the ingredients and mainly equipment together, I was like, there is a lot here.
Yeah.
And if I forget anything, I can't just have Corey come bring it to me.
Boop.
Okay, I think we're... That's a boil. Okay. Toe to tip, that's a boil. There we go. So let's bring it down to a 1.
And now we go for simmer.
Yep.
Simmer mode engage.
Yep. Hopefully it'll stay. Hey Siri, set a timer for 20 minutes.
Thanks, Siri.
Thanks, Siri. Theory.
Toe to tip, that's a tonic.
Oh, that smells divine. Okay. On you go. Do not boil over.
Okay, cool. So you can see all of that icing sugar and stuff I put in here.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's
Made that much icing.
That's the right amount?
No,
Okay.
but I could only fit this much in.
Right. Because
So-
that was just a huge bowl of
Exactly.
sugar.
But that's, so you can see it's nice and smooth. When you lift it up, you can see it kind of
Yeah, it's starting to reincorporate into itself.
starting to, yeah. So this is good for more outline stuff.
Yeah, this is a very long icing.
It is a long icing, and that's kind of what we need. It's supposed to be 10 seconds, but I found even 10 seconds for me last night when I was testing this out was not long enough.
Wow, you tested things. That's more preparation than we normally do.
Doing this in front of a lot of people, I'm not just gonna make this up as I go along.
I'm getting hits of that tonic.
Oh yeah. So now you need to decide what colors you want, Ian.
Sorry, I'm...
You okay?
Yeah, no.
You having a moment?
Get in here.
Oh
Yeah, no.
snap! That smells
That
amazing.
is... Yeah, I'm going to be ruined. Ruined.
For tonic now.
Apparently, the recipe says that what we're making is going to end up being more of a tonic syrup, so that you will dilute it with water
Oh, okay.
as well. I think they were saying 3/4 of an ounce of the tonic, 1 ounce and a quarter or 1 ounce and 3/4 of the gin, and then top it off with a couple spritz of the soda water,
That sounds great.
which we also have. Ooh, give that a try.
Sugar.
That is an icing.
That's basically all you can do. You can flavor it with like liquid flavoring, which I again forgot at home. But you can do like raspberry or lemon or whatever, vanilla.
Vanilla. I was looking at my vanilla.
The only thing with vanilla is you need to buy clear vanilla
Oh, okay.
if you want white.
Because otherwise you're going to end up with brown icing.
And even then, this is not considered white. This is considered cream. You can buy white
Actual
coloring.
white.
It's like food bleach.
Could you add things like lime zest?
No, that would be really bad, actually. Because it would texture the icing. And the whole point of icing, royal icing, is to have super, super smooth consistency. So you can see, like, no matter how much I stir it up, it's just going to go back to being smooth and perfect afterwards.
I'm really glad to know the name of that because I'm a fan of the royal icing then.
Yeah, royal icing's great.
So what colors? Well, I mean, we should obviously start off with blue, I think.
Okay. I mean, do you want to know what shapes of cookies we have?
We should go over that.
Yeah.
What shapes? Do we want to just show them off?
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds good.
I'm going to move this
Actually,
very carefully.
that all
No,
needs
that's
to be
hot.
moved. What is this?
That's granulated sugar.
Okay, and this is other sugar.
That
Do
is cane sugar.
you want to put that on your side?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I don't know why I brought both sugars.
No, this can be taken away.
Salt just goes away.
This can stay.
Oh. The ground is not clean,
No.
so we won't put those on the ground. The table's probably not much better. Alright.
So we have piping bags, because we're going to need those. And then I brought colored gels, because I find with icing, gels are better because it doesn't dilute the consistency of your cookies.
Now, actually, here's another question that's
Love
going to come up.
questions.
What are we looking at cost-wise here?
Icing sugar is super cheap. I think that like this is maybe $4 worth of icing sugar. This is like my home stash. I have another bag down there, and that wasn't expensive. This is the pricey thing, the color flow. That can range from, I mean, this was $13. They have bigger ones that are more expensive, obviously. But again, I've only used a couple tablespoons. So that's not too bad either. Sugar cookies is butter, sugar, flour. Like, it's all pretty cheap stuff. But I made some cookies.
Yeah.
Okay, shape-wise.
Shape-wise, we have stars, circles, horseshoes,
Leaves. Squirrels.
squirrels.
Oh, we're filming from over there. I'm all confused now. Squirrels, which I think are really cute. One heart. For some reason, I only did one, but I did a bunch of little
Tiny
ones.
heart.
Pac-Man. It's a snail. I thought it was a whale for a second, but it's a snail.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's a snail.
We could totally fudgy the whale that.
We could.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No, that's okay.
Do you want it? Okay, great.
It was inexpensive.
Everything's fine.
We're going to need this for his stuff anyway.
Pac-Man ghosts to go along with
Jost.
Pac-Man. My friend Elle got me these cutters. You specifically wanted rings.
Yeah. I thought that would be a good idea.
We can try doing the Olympic rings.
The
The summer games.
Yes.
The
summer event.
the event that's happening.
Competition.
Yes,
International.
but nothing official at all. Definitely not. I have one down here that I want to bring out. He didn't turn out like the greatest. Oh wait, the Triceratops.
Oh hey.
No, I found these. The one friend at the bottom, who turned out a little burnt, but he was too great to not bring on stream.
Ooh, Moosey.
This is my moose, and this is his guitar. I did one of each, and I don't know why. But yeah, so we've got tons of everything, basically.
Nice.
So it depends on what you want to do. And would you like one?
Oh yeah, I would love to try a cookie. Actually, I'm going to take one of the broken ones, or not broken, but the one that seems to like it's going to have a break in it. That way.
It probably won't.
Oh no, that's fine. Well then,
You can have whatever you
I'll
want.
just touch all the cookies.
Okay. Oh, and then just rectangles. Now for me, that is overdone. For me, this is burnt. That's even burnt for me.
So looking at the
That is perfectly done.
coverage here, I think green might be a good way to go.
Okay, green. I was thinking we could try to mix like a brown
Yeah.
for squirrel friends, perhaps.
But we've got Triceratops, we've got
Yep.
the leaves.
I think like a red could be good. Now let's see. I have Christmas red, moss green, copper, royal blue, pink, rose, orange, and golden yellow. And then black, teal, sapphire, and gold. So we can start with a couple colors, and then I can always mix another batch of icing.
Well, I think green, as I said, was good, and maybe the black might be a good idea as well.
Okay. For the unofficial, totally non-Olympics rings, we need, and then yellow and red?
I think so.
Or no, blue and yellow and
They
red.
represent the continents, don't they?
Which is which?
They represent the continents.
No.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Black is for Antarctica, and green is for South America.
You can do flags.
Red is for Eurasia. Yeah, we could do flags. I was thinking we could do a couple sports symbols
Ooh,
of the ISO variety.
again, totally not Olympic
No.
themed at all. No.
I don't even like sports.
Really?
Yeah, not a big fan.
Is there a glass that you have close by? I put a glass over here. It's right behind that fox.
Ah, yep.
And I need a bowl.
Look at that. You can...
Nope. The bowls I brought.
Yes, the bowls you brought.
Again, I thought we were having setup time for this, so I apologize. It's so...
No, that's all right. I think
Messy.
I made a good decision in starting that when we did. We got 10 minutes left on the simmer.
Let's move that out of the way. Let's put those down here. So, you want black?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Beyond the black rainbow.
now this is where it gets a little tricky to deal with just because it is so thick. But that's okay. So here's the thing with gel coloring. You need very little of it. You can always add more,
Yep.
but gel coloring is super, super concentrated. So that might make it gray, but it's still probably enough.
That's-
Like, it's not a lot.
That's one little drop.
One little drop. Also, you can get a really cool marbled effect by using black sometimes. But you might think it's incorporated and then a little bit shows up on your spoon again and you're like, oh god.
No. So you should not be combining colors.
You can. I mean, see, just like that.
Ah, yes.
One trick that I've done for doing like cupcakes and stuff is you take, also I'll explain this in a second. You take one color and do like a stripe of it down the side of the piping bag and then fill it with the rest. And then as you're piping, then you'll get a stripe, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that sounds...
How's that going?
It's...
Simmering?
Yep.
Good.
We're getting some more boil over. So I'm holding it up.
Well, when
Turn the
that's
heat off.
calmed down a bit, you can mix your own color, perhaps.
Perhaps. Oh, I want that blowing in my direction.
Smells great. Just put a fan on the other side. Cool.
There we go.
Actually, could you grab me another bowl?
Yes.
Thanks. Like 3? Oh dear.
Ooh.
This is almost as good as peeling plastic for me. Is icing dropping?
Look at that.
You have to eat it now.
Yeah, no, it would have just flipped itself over.
Yeah. It's
amazing.
very, like, I just ran my finger over it and didn't even touch it because it's already crusted a tiny bit, which is actually pretty good. So, would you like to mix a color?
Sure.
What
I will.
color would you like to go for? You wanted green?
Yeah, I'll give the green a try. All right, so I just want to moss green,
Yeah. So,
vert mousse.
what I would probably suggest,
So if we had some form of
like a toothpick, basically.
or not a knife's edge.
Knife's edge would work.
Yeah. Okay.
I might see if I can get this a tiny bit blacker. There's also some Instagram accounts that I follow of just people mixing icing because stuff like that.
Do not. So this will stain your life, I'm guessing.
Yes, it will stain your everything, which is
Okay.
why I'm wearing a black shirt.
Right, and that's why I'm wearing my traditional apron.
There you go.
That's not why I'm wearing the apron,
So,
but I am wearing an apron. So.
that's as black as I want this. But here's my top tip for filling piping bags.
Okay.
I put them in a glass.
What?
You only ever want to fill a piping bag like halfway full. And because we're just going to be doing like easy piping, nothing super fancy, I'm not putting a tip on it, even though I brought tips. I'm just not even going to bother with it.
You don't even need to.
No, because you will just get a circle and that's all we're actually going for today. So, they also recommend when doing royal icing that you use grease-proof utensils, which I don't know what that means.
Grease proof.
Yes. So we're using stuff I found in the kitchen. So when you fill, you can kind of let it drop in. Excuse me.
Okay.
And then just kind of scrape it to the
Scrape
sides.
the edges.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a good look there.
Yeah.
Now, why only halfway?
Because if you do it more full, as you're holding the bag, it will squirt out the top, which can get incredibly messy. So, this way, and generally I would do it more full than this, but I didn't have quite as much icing as I thought. You'll just kind of squeeze it down. And then some people recommend only doing parchment, like you can take parchment paper and make icing bags. I've never been successful with that.
That seems like a pro level.
It's like you fold it over and it's like chocolatiers and stuff use that. I just do it and then twist it.
Like, I like my parchment paper, but
Yeah, exactly.
that seems...
Okay, so
Stay going.
I'm just going to do a tester on this. So because we're not using tips, I'm literally just going to cut like the very end of this off. Because that's all you're going to need.
That was barely 5 millimeters.
Oh, it's nothing. In fact, it still might be sealed.
Nope.
It's not, but I want a tiny bit bigger than that. Ooh. And then a lot of people like squeeze the whole bag. You want to press from the top. And put all the pressure from there. And then the thing about this icing, ooh, that's not ideal.
Still more needed.
No, I want it to be circular and not coming out as like a blade almost, if that makes any sense.
No, that makes perfect sense.
And one of the issues with me is I'm actually very shaky because of my arthritis. So I've had a really hard time in recent years icing things well. But royal icing can be fairly forgiving. And
Oh, wow.
it works as well as if you just hold it up and let the icing drop where it's going to, because you're kind of tracing ahead of where you're going.
Right.
Like so. And then it's not perfect, but because it can crust, you can take a little tool and then...
Just scrape it off?
No, you kind of just push it to where you want it to be,
Oh, okay.
which is good. Is my toolkit down there?
Yes, it is.
Does it not soak into the cookie?
It does not.
It essentially crust to sit on top.
It does.
Neat.
Yeah.
So these are the tools you were referring to?
Yeah, these are like fondant decorating tools. I use this one, and you can use this one.
Okay. To lift and...
Well, you can kind of
Place.
lift, but also when you're flooding stuff, you need to get air bubbles and stuff out, so you're going to tend to do a lot of this when it's full of icing.
Right.
But because it crusts so quickly, you can see there's like a little thing here, and you're literally just going to push it back to where you want it to be.
Oh.
So it's super easy. Here, I'll give you a piping bag.
Sure.
And you've never decorated cookies, really?
Never in my life. Uh-oh. Hey guys, my brother did text me.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I'm gonna find out here. Yes, I did. What did they do?
Oh, you're dictating.
Question mark.
You're dictating that
Ooh.
to...
And I'm also about to get a... So, I fold down the edges over this?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I'm about to start to need to deal with the
It's
tonic.
okay.
If you guys did anything to my brother...
We will find you.
Yep.
So,
There's a lot of typing going on here, guys.
uh-oh.
I'm not pleased. Right. Okay. So I should spoon the green icing in.
The only thing that I haven't had time to do is generally you would do this consistency for the outline, and then you would have another of the same color, which you've watered down a tiny bit more for the fill,
Okay.
like the flood color. But I don't have time
Hence
for that.
The flood.
Yeah. So then you can just kind of shake. What did he say?
Shake the cookie.
Yep.
Todd says, nothing bad, thank you.
Good.
Just got two random posts on the Facebook page saying that I sent them.
Oh dear.
Guys, go to his bar. Don't go to his Facebook
Yeah,
page.
no, go to his bar.
Go to his bar, buy a drink, then you can say that I sent you. Facebook page is now off limits.
Oh man, this is crusting so fast.
Yeah, I can see it's starting up a crust at the top. I need to...
You do your tonic.
Yeah.
But you can see how it's kind of started,
Oh, yeah, that's got a nice little sheen on it. And it's
but it's smoothed out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So even though it
Very
can be
quickly.
very messy, if you do it quickly,
I'll leave that to you.
yeah,
to do that.
for sure.
Could my crew get the coffee press from the kitchen?
You can barely see the face
Actually-
of the ghost in the cookie.
I can get that from the kitchen. Please mute me, Beach.
It
Sounds
is
awful.
10 after 7. If you would prefer to go to commercial, we can do that.
Maybe it's time for us to take a quick
Yeah,
break.
because I can clear some
Let's
of
go
the
do
stuff
that.
off.
Okay, so we're going to go to commercial really quick. Please enjoy all this commerce coming at you.
And we're back. Hey, welcome back to Tinker Tailor Solder Fry with me, Ian Horner, making Tonic. And here we also have Kate Stark, who is currently mixing up a big old bowl of icing for us to put on top of some cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Actually, it's already exciting.
I was going to say, this is not the start. We've been doing this for a little bit.
So I'm about to start the process of straining my Tonic.
It smells so good.
I know. I cannot. Wow, that's very hot. Okay.
Don't use the wet ones.
We're not using the wet ones.
Those ones are for me. And wet would be bad.
So I need a place to put this lid.
I'm making a mess, Ian. I'm
We are
sorry.
making such a mess. It's fantastic.
This might be the messiest episode yet.
It's got a long way to go.
Okay, good.
Got a long way to go before we have to vacuum up.
I mean, I need to. You haven't seen this side of the table. I
have
need
not,
to do some
but-
vacuuming.
Okay, we'll come to that bridge when we cross it. I admit I said. Ooh, that looks like Christmas.
We'll come to that bridge when we cross it.
Yep.
That's okay.
How do I go about doing this without making too much of a mess?
YOLO.
You're right.
That's not YOLO at
No,
all.
I gotta adjust my grip.
Okay. There's a tea towel there if you want.
There sure is.
If you want to. Okay,
No, I just
not
need
burn
to-
yourself. YOLO. Swag.
3, 2, 1. YOLO! Oh yeah, it's
I
in
think
there.
you YOLO'd it just right. No, it's fine. Do you want help with that?
Okay, good. Now we.
Oh, you're not putting any of that stuff in?
No, because it. Maybe I will.
Because don't you want to infuse it all and make it good?
It's been steeping.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
For 20 minutes.
You're right.
I think it's good. Check that out, chat. That's some serious.
It looks kind of like macaroni from here, like pasta with meat sauce.
It smells great. Okay, so much mess. Yes.
So much mess, so little time.
This table's gonna smell great forever too.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna press it with the thinger.
Is this just to like, or is this to strain it, or is this to bring more flavor into it?
Well, this is just to strain it.
Okay.
Because you don't want all that junk in your cup.
So it's possible you could have done this with like cheesecloth if it wasn't boiling?
Yeah,
If someone doesn't have a French press, say?
exactly. Or the recipe also recommends possibly using a coffee filter
Oh, okay.
and just running
Oh,
it all
that's
through
really
a coffee
smart.
filter.
In fact.
Just gonna see how this is.
Something.
Ooh, that looks fine.
Excuse all of that.
Just
Mess.
a little bit. It's a little bit.
Perfect.
It's a little bit cloudy, but there's no sediment in there.
It did say it would clarify at some point. But I don't know if that's something we need to actually do.
Okay, so that's. Whoa. Bitter. Bitter like a tonic. Okay. Hi. I'm going to mute myself, or I'm going to get muted by Beej, and then I'm going to take this to the freezer so that it can hopefully cool down enough for us to have another gin and tonic by the time it comes time.
When it's gin and tonic
When
time,
it's gin and tonic time.
Which is really any time.
It is. So I'll be right back.
you're mute.
Ooh, that looks like a. Should I mention that when I get back? Ooh, hot.
I use a lot of hands when I'm doing like decorating stuff. That sounded bad and obvious. I use my fingers a lot when like scraping things because I find it works better than actual spatulas. I find myself licking my hands a lot as well, but I'm not going to do that because these cookies are for people that aren't me. In fact, Graham texted me earlier and was like, so these cookies, are they staying at the office? I was like, they are indeed, actually, because I don't need 60 cookies.
He assumes they're gonna stay.
Yeah, I don't think between the 4 of us we're going to be able to eat 60 cookies.
Did you tell him I'm here tonight?
Tell who?
Graham.
I don't.
He's
think-
also potentially watching right now, so.
Yeah. Who gave Dr. Manhattan a hand job?
We know that. We know that. Look, just because. Anyway, fine.
You know that's going in the highlights, right?
Who gets to make that choice?
Wait, is yours the same color as your skin too?
Wait.
I mean, what you're implying?
This.
What show did I... Yes, thank you. What show did I come on? I didn't agree to any of this. Capicola negligee.
Oh yeah. It's my DJ.
Oh, I should have chat open. What am I doing? Chat, I'm so sorry. I'm ignoring you.
I've been watching what they're saying. It's not of any interest.
Oh, rude.
Wow.
Yo, chat, I love you.
It's okay, Beach hates the chat.
You hear that, chat? Beach doesn't like you very much.
Oh, there's still some in here. This is fantastic. I mean. Do I want to extract that last little bit in there? Or do you just want to sit
Oh, I just want to smell it. You might want to.
No, we'll just leave it in there for a bit, and then we can extract that when it comes time. How long does it take for that to cool down, do you think, in a freezer?
At least an hour.
Yeah, you're probably right. From boiling?
Absolutely.
Okay, I should probably put something on a cookie.
You can, yeah. I'm going to keep mixing icing because we have some more colors to get done.
Okay.
But here's my top tip for keeping this icing
Yeah.
not crusting is putting a, you can't see it very well because it's white on white. Yeah, putting a damp
Big old
paper
damp.
towel because it doesn't actually stick to the thing very much, but it just keeps it from crusting. So I'm gonna need clean utensils and bowls at some point. For now,
Someone might have to go and wash that. Might have to be me.
I just need more spoons, and I have bowls still. So we have 3 colors.
Okay.
We're gonna go red next.
So we've got gray, Shrek, blue penis man, and red next.
Yeah, why not? Now this is more of a fill icing. Just
Oh wow, yeah. Check
because
out
of the
that
consistency.
Check out that string.
No. But if you do the outline and then you let it crust for a bit, then you can use the same one for both, so it should be fine. We're going to use Christmas red. Ooh, everything's fine,
While you
nothing's
get that
wrong.
mixed up, I'm gonna go do a load of bowls. If I can get a mute from the beach. Thank you.
You were already muted. That felt awesome.
Bowls, but mostly spoons. Like I have more bowls,
Okay.
but I could really use just clean spoons.
Do you have any spoons there that need washing, or is that just?
No, it's just those.
Okay.
Ooh, that's the good stuff right there. Kat, do you have any questions about cookie decorating? I haven't been really paying attention because I've been doing this. That is not Christmas red. That is Dayglow pink. I might need to put some more in. Whoop. What frosting is best for the first layer? What do you mean the first layer?
I'm gonna guess when you're icing these things, as we have shown, like you drew an outline, and then you said you had a different one for flood, but you're using all the same icing ultimately.
It's all this, yeah, you would just add like little drops of water to thin it out a little bit. The only reason I'm not doing that is basically we don't have time tonight. So this would look a lot cleaner if I had done the flood with a thinner a thinner icing.
Like that looks amazing just on its own.
Yeah.
And the fact is that you're saying that, yeah, you can even get a much smoother finish.
If my hands weren't shaky and I had the right icing, then yeah, this would have been a lot cleaner.
Neat.
But I've had very shaky hands recently, which has been not fun for me.
That's neat, though. That means that there isn't like a special secret that patissiers know. It's like...
I mean, hand control is one of them. Like, some of them are just... Oh, by the way, I'm sticking with pink. It's fine.
All right.
A lot of the people, it's just a lot of practice. Like, they've been doing this for so long that they have super steady hands.
Right.
And just kind of the motions and how they hold the bag and stuff. I do this for fun at home and like around Christmas, so I'm no professional. But that's why I'm here, because we're learning.
You get your 10,000 hours in.
Yeah. I'll be a Red Seal certified cookie decorator. But I don't know, I think royal icing is really fun because it's easier than other things.
Yeah, to me, it's like big cheats, but it's not. It's literally like that's how you do it.
This is how you do it.
It is a professional method of doing it.
Yeah.
And easy enough to do in your own home.
Yeah, exactly. Like I do this at Christmas all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Look at that. I ditched on red because it just wasn't coming out right, but we have that color instead.
Wow.
I need another bowl.
I can do that.
They're just down there.
I'm trying to see
I
if
brought
can
tons of bowls
get a
from
good
home.
Representation of that pink.
Thank you. Okay, so yellow. Now, you need cookies.
Yes. Start making a thing. Ooh.
Can we clear some of the stuff off the front of the
Yeah,
table?
I think we can do that.
Probably do yellow and one more color and then we'll be good. How long does the icing last in the bag? The icing in bag, it's tough. The reason I'm folding these over and I haven't cut the tips on these ones is so they don't crust, which means they can last a bit longer. If you want to, like this icing will last on cookies once it's set for a while. But on, oh God, on like in bags or in bowl, it doesn't last too long. You can reblend it if necessary, but it's just not quite the same.
Where is our scissors?
There is a also there's been a request to have Wooburg cookies.
Which?
It would mean we have to keep white because we would need white, blue, red,
Color cookies.
green, and black.
I don't play Magic.
Yeah.
Magic is for nerds. As I'm wearing a Card Kingdom t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. With a little bit of icing on it. Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah, I know.
Neat. That's magic. There was somebody pointed out that with that nice kind of reddish pink and put a yellow star in the middle and you have Steven stars.
Ooh, we could totally do that. Look at that yellow.
Whoa, that's like...
That's intense. Let's get that right in there. Oh, wow. That's like egg yolk.
That is the color of... what's that thing that I ate or drank?
Craft dinner.
Yes, craft dinner mix.
So I don't know if you can this camera for a second. To kind of describe the type of icing you need. So when you pull up like this, and you can see it getting reincorporated back in, it's how long it takes for that drop to completely smooth out and be part of the icing again. So it's done by seconds. Sometimes you need a short icing and sometimes you need a long icing. Look at that, looks great.
Yeah. So now just fill that in with...
So yeah, now you can fill it in with basically the same.
Right.
You're just, if you apply more pressure onto the bag, you will have it come out a little faster. Like I said, generally people have two icing bags, one with a wider tip and a thinner icing, and one with a thicker icing and
But we're just not that fancy today.
No, but you also don't need to worry about going to the edge
Because it's going to...
because it's going to flood for you.
Right. This is somewhat relaxing.
It's super relaxing unless you need to do it
60
on a deadline.
times.
Yeah, I mean, I had a really good time at Christmas because I made 500 cookies.
You're going to have a good time.
My parents have like a couple Christmas parties, one for like their friends, one for kind of like family on Christmas Day, and then one for their neighbors. Just because they prefer, I think, like smaller, more intimate parties rather than one giant one, which I appreciate because then you're actually spending more time with each person you've
Actual
invited.
people, yeah.
Yeah, and so my mom kind of commissions me around Christmas. She's like, I want this number of this many cookies and these flavors, and then I just do them for her. And so I made 500 cookies last Christmas. So it was gingerbread dipped in white chocolate with hand-piped this stuff with holly on it. And then red velvet cookies with piping work done on it as well. We don't have toothpicks here, do we?
No.
Okay.
We really should get some for the office.
Just because that would be handy. Okay, last color. What do we want our last color to be?
Would chopsticks work?
No, it needs to be really thin.
Pointy.
Like the thing we have now is good, but generally it's like toothpicks or there's a certain tool that I need but don't have.
Chopsticks and a knife.
I think I've done a bad thing.
What did you do?
Oh, right. That's right. You got to do the shake 'em up.
That's the Pro Strat for when you don't have the thin icing.
Right.
Can I have one more bowl?
Yes.
And then what is the last color we're going to do?
Set that down here. We're going to do... What color am I going to do? What do we got?
So we have
A lot of
green.
requests for purple.
I know it's my brand, but I don't actually have purple. I could mix purple. Yeah, why don't we do that?
Yeah, let's experiment.
Blue and red or blue and dark pink?
I'd go with dark pink.
Okay.
It's very magenta. Ooh.
Actually, some of these, the orange color actually was the one I used for Grandma Kathleen's wedding cake. This gel lasts forever. I'm not just gross in keeping it. If anyone is wondering, the brand of stuff that I tend to use most is Wilton. Wilton is a very well-known cake decorating brand. No, it's okay. Thank you, Heather. Also, you can just add a bit more icing to it, and it'll flow a little better.
I think that's... wow.
Okay,
Give me that. Just be there.
so blue and
We've got a nice overhead shot of that too.
Oh, yeah.
cool.
Just settle yourself down, Cookie. Okay.
And mix in some titanium white.
Some phthalo blue.
I'm going to try doing one of those Steven Star ideas.
I'm trying to draw a heart for you, chat, but it's not working so well. Also, this is really fun to do, Ian.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Kind of like marbling icing. Oh, yeah. Get back to the task at hand. Oh, chat's giving me purple hearts. Whoa! You're so focused, but this looks so cool, Ian.
Oh, wow. That's
Ooh.
some good coloring.
I would eat a cereal that looked like that and was made of icing.
So you would eat this bowl, is what you're
I would
saying?
eat that bowl for breakfast.
Calorie limit is 5,000, Beach.
Chat, you can't see it, but I'm giving you purple hearts right back. We're big about purple hearts in my chat.
Nice.
They're always after your Lucky Charms.
Oh, that is such a good color.
You done good.
Yeah, that worked out well.
I'm going to show Ian here.
I'm a little bummed some of the colors didn't turn out quite as vividly as I thought, but
So there's a little bit of dribble on one side, but I think
think they're
got
great.
That's good. I think it's okay. The nice thing about working with icing sugar that I'm noticing so far is that because it's just sugar, cleanup is so easy.
oh my god, it's the best.
Just wipe, little hot water.
I don't know why. God, I don't know why. I was wearing all black when I was baking last night.
Oh no.
And so to roll out all the dough, you need flour.
Yep.
And it was just, I was covered. And then like on my thighs,
Oh.
I was covered
Bad
in
time.
flour. Yeah.
I always tend to do my pizza dough when I'm wearing black too.
Yeah. And Graham and Kathleen came over to try VR last night.
Oh, how'd that go?
It was good. But I answered the door and Graham was like, you got some flour on your chin? I'm sorry. I'm not a trash human, I promise. I'm not just eating a bag of flour. I mean, I'm a trash human, but I wasn't eating a bag of flour.
Gotta get that delicious flour taste.
So good.
All them glutens.
So much gluten.
I mean, this is gonna color-wise. This looks fantastic.
I think I'm actually ready to start icing cookies with you, Ian.
I'm gonna have to get me some of these bags for some other work that I'm gonna be doing in the future. I think.
Don't know what that means.
You know,
It scares me when you say things like that.
There's so many things you can pipe. But I think. Oh yeah, no, that was it. Cannoli. I want to do cannoli.
Oh yeah.
I was hoping you were going to say flux.
I don't know how I would flux with piping bag.
Okay.
Leave the girl, take the cannoli. That's not the quote.
And then again, you can take one of these and kind of
Fix it.
fix it a bit. I'm going to do a Pac-Man.
Much like Polaroid.
Oh. Let's get a shot of that on the roaming camera, Ian. Yeah. It's a little unsteady.
That's not my fault.
If I just move it around here.
Not to be horrible, but it also reminds me a bit of Carl's Jr.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr. Not a sponsor. Other burger sources are available.
Better burger sources.
The better burgers.
Never had Carl's Jr.
Well, you
It's
can.
a lot like Sonic.
Don't bother.
It got really bad after about 2003. Oh no. Oh no.
I was so pleased. It was so well done.
That one's
was?
mostly burnt anyway.
Get fucked, beesh.
Well, I guess there's only one thing to do with it.
You didn't eat it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Delete our hard drives. Burn the whole place down.
I'm going to do another Pac-Man one. Let's do purple Pac-Man because you're using yellow.
Oh no, I'm just about done with the yellow. I was
fine.
just touching up some
The worst
things.
part is you're going to have to watch that again in 2 weeks.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Highlight cookie crumble. Thanks. I was so effing pleased with
is
myself
some
on that one.
Serious good work there.
In fact, I'm going to cut this one a little bigger. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
No, Ian.
It didn't make it to the stream.
Yeah, that's all
Don't
right.
use yellow.
Was that in your mouth?
Part of it.
Ian!
Please don't use yellow.
What happened to yellow?
What didn't happen to yellow?
All right. I think we need to make a green squirrel.
Yeah, I thought I had brown, but I do not.
Oh, wait, we have gray.
Okay. My attempt is to not break this one.
You can do it. only you can do it.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
This is kind of what I was describing about how you can, if you're missing a little bit of it, you can just push it out to the edges and then it will resettle itself. So if I just leave that, it's just gonna settle.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah. And then it will go nice and, like, it's still settling, but it's mostly smooth. Wow. I can kind of do America.
Yeah, the red, white, and purple.
I'm gonna do a leaf instead. Ian, that looks amazing.
Thank you. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Yeah. Let's do a leaf.
Give it glowing red eyes.
The leaf?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
You need to show chat how good that is. I'm impressed.
Chet, check out my squirrel.
Look how good. Isn't that fantastic?
You're a good teacher.
I have done nothing. I made the icing.
Such colors.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the colors. This is not Christmas red.
No, that is like,
Watermelon.
yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah. Ooh!
Making that watermelon?
I'm gonna make a watermelon slice.
Hey-oh, that's a good idea. Yes, because yes. All the...
And that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. So the thing with this color flow stuff that I was describing earlier is you can tell that even after you've done some of the outline, it will have crusted already. And you're like, but I just put it there. It's meant to harden quite quickly. But if you don't work fast enough, sometimes that works against you. This is a really oddly shaped leaf. TBH.
Wow. I mean,
TBQH.
Don't want to infringe upon trademarks.
they don't know Canada wherever they make cookie.
These are actually all made in the States, so.
Well, there we go.
That is a very Japanese-looking maple leaf, though.
Yeah, let's call it a Japanese maple. I'm good with that. The other thing that's kind of neat, Ian, is when you've let the icing set up a tiny bit, if you want an end to be a bit pointier, you can actually just mold it
Oh, yeah.
and drag it to be a little bit pointier. Actually, let's try some of that wet on wet technique I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's thin enough, but this should kind of like sink into the other icing. Maybe. Who knows? I certainly don't because I haven't tried this before.
It kind of looks like it is.
Slowly.
Wow.
Like I've done icing before without the color flow because I've never taken the hit and spent $15 on a little tin of something. But I was like, hey, thanks loading ready run.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And I figured if there's a time to do it, it's now.
Oh, yeah.
But see how it's
Oh, yeah. It's
done it on top.
getting right in there.
Yeah, and then chat kind of can't see it, but you can see how it's starting to sink down into the other one. So once it actually sets, it'll all be one, which is what I'm going to try with this watermelon.
That yellow looks amazingly, by the way, like a, what's the word for it? Processed cheese.
Thanks, Ian, I tried.
But you got there.
Oh, wow, chat's being really nice. I know you're always nice, chat, but still.
It's nice to see nice.
Yeah, this could be a little stressful on this side of the camera. Especially when you're trying something you don't feel super confident in.
Specifically requested, so I will give it to him.
Oh no.
are going to be a little huge, but that's okay. That's okay. There we go. Hopefully that flows down a bit. Okay, what to do next?
You've asked for that.
I asked for that. I did that.
Look how great it is.
It's going to be delicious.
That's what you see at night.
Okay,
Okay.
that watermelon's going to be fantastic.
It could be pretty good.
Let's see. I have an idea.
Uh-oh. I don't like it when you have ideas, Ian.
Gonna do a flag, Ian?
No, I'm not going to do a flag. Let's see. If I-
Although we do have the right colors for a kind of off Brazil.
They're not allowed to know about us. Let's see. What can I put on here?
Can I request that you move the box of cookies away
Yes,
from
you
your...
can.
Thank you. No, it's got to be off to that side.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
thank you. Oh, here it comes.
I realize cookie decorating can be a very quiet thing.
That's good.
This is a relaxing stream.
And now, Sandstorm.
Oh my god, please. Someone had texted me and was like, I almost fell asleep during the cookie decorating part earlier just because it was like ASMR.
Could we get some sort of like a dog of wisdom sandstorm?
Pa, 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 pa. Like that?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a watermelon.
We gotta add seeds. Oh, you did.
So good. That's rad.
That's-
I'm just kind of waiting for the black to flow down into the pink a little bit.
But it gives that nice 3D effect that they're actually seeds.
I mean, that's not what we're going for with this kind of icing, Biche, but thanks.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that.
I can't see things in 3D.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
I won't even be able to tell. I'm mostly just pulling this out of my ass.
Oh, well,
But I'm trying.
I know, and that's what matters. And something else I'm going to do is use the tip of this tool that I've been using to actually pull the black icing a little bit to make the seeds a little more seed-shaped. Because when you're doing wet on wet, which is, again, what this technique is called, you can manipulate it until it crusts. Like this. Yeah. I'd say that's fairly watermelon-esque. I don't know about you, Horner. It's all right.
Is that Bart Simpson?
Just like Bart?
toe to tip.
I think it's only his face.
No, it's his
He
hand.
was meant to be a hand, but
I can tell it's a hand.
I'm glad you can.
It's okay.
The angle I'm at is not. It's not very much.
Just like Bart.
Just like Bart.
Are you just working your hand?
Okay. Can I borrow the red?
Yes. I
Thank
don't
you.
actually need that right
Oh,
now.
I see what you're doing.
It's a secret.
Yep, it's super secret.
Oh, we haven't used the blue at all.
Oh, well.
Because I think we kind of have the colors for this, sort of. As long as you don't show what's on my phone, Beige,
Yeah.
I want to see who guesses in chat first.
Your phone is currently off of every camera. I even think it's not visible quite on wide.
Good.
And if you pick it off of this, I can close
I just don't want my phone on it.
Okay, I'm gonna cut to wide.
There we go. The irresistible cookie.
Hang on.
Corey, you can have a cookie.
Here, you can have the. Oh wait, it's the death orb from the VR zone.
Okay.
Each day I accept it as, oh fuck, I'm trying to remember what that is. For those who have seen Griffin's Amiibo Corner.
Okay, I think I can do this. I've got a...
Do you have a plan as well?
I do.
Are we both doing secret plans?
We are both doing secret plans.
Oh, awesome. I love secret plans.
I mean, mine's going to be pretty easy to pick it. Yeah, so whatever you do, don't show either of us what either of us are doing right now.
All right, I'm gonna.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Don't show our phones.
I will
That's
cut
it.
to the commercial screen and we'll sit here for the next 45 minutes.
That sounds great, actually.
All right. It's just hearing us talking and the rustling in the background.
This is now a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
If no one can see me, can I eat the cookies?
I think that goes for all parts of your life.
The blue is not a fantastic texture.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it on wide for a while.
Okay.
Oh, that's looking good, though.
It's not bad,
It's
right?
looking really good. Okay, check my reference again.
Can I see? Oh, fuck!
Yeah!
Why didn't I think of that? Damn it. I'm so bummed now.
You would have got there, I'm sure.
I would have.
I
I had actually thought about that last night, and then was like,
I'm like, hey, these colors seem familiar.
and then I'm forgetful. I'm a forgetful human. Ooh. Ooh. Neat. Oh God. Everything's fine.
Yelp.
I use my fingers a lot.
That's a highlight.
It's happening again. So glad I did my nails before coming here today.
Me too.
Me too.
Very pretty.
Anyone in chat guessed what this is yet?
Everyone in chat has guessed what this is.
Oh, well then, you're supposed to tell me. I thought I was doing such a crap job that nobody knew what it was.
No, they got it within about 3 seconds of you starting.
Oh, good.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything.
You should have.
Uh,
God, be.
why would I want to do anything for the chat?
No, it was for me.
That was for you. I'm sorry.
God, that's why I was so upset.
I'm sorry, Kate.
It's okay.
I'd do almost anything for you.
That's surprising.
Mm.
No, Beach is like that with most people.
But
Yeah.
we won't do
It's not the
that.
chat.
I'm a helper.
Do you really hate the chat that much?
No, I don't. I actually love the chat, but they started it.
Did they?
No, I did.
Did you?
What color should I do on the side of the road?
Heather says she started it, so
Because I don't have the brown.
I mean, you could go with yellow.
I'm inclined to believe her.
I guess I could just do yellow on either side too.
And you could just do like a cactus, too.
I was gonna do the
Oh, right in the thing.
the ornament.
Ian,
Chat already
Yeah.
knows what it
close up
is.
of what you're doing?
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious now.
Okay. Can you move the stack of cookies?
Move your Olympic rings.
The-
Ready?
sorry, the witch rings?
I don't know. The
Forward.
See how long?
I know that transformer.
See how long it takes Chat to get this one.
Yeah.
You got it?
Overwatch logo.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
No, that's
Let's see. That's great.
yeah.
I'll try to do my version after, and then you'll see how bad it is.
Your version?
Yeah.
Oh, what other logos do I? Oh, yeah, actually, wow.
Whoops.
We got blue. We got tons of blue, right? Good. Fantastic.
Hey,
I know so many video game
Look
logos.
at that.
That is beautiful.
That's so good.
it's not the worst.
It's so
I actually
not the
should have
worst.
done the green on the blue previously because you can see it's crusting and they're
Yeah.
trying to break through the crust, which is kind of hard. That's okay.
Do we even have the right kind of thing to do Pokeballs?
Mostly? I mean,
don't
if
have
we,
white.
if we just leave the cookie.
Depends what
Portion
kind
for
of
the white.
Pokeball you want to make.
Don't we need white for all of them though?
There's some not in Pokemon Go that are, I believe, don't have white.
You know what we need is a vibration table.
Oh yeah, actually that'd be great. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm hoarding all the icing over here.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay, sure. Let's see how this goes.
Let's see here if I remember this correctly.
The chat is curious how long the tonic will need to cool. Do you think, Ian?
Probably. I'll check it during our break.
Okay. We have about another 8 minutes to the next break.
Perfect. Like if you were doing this in Edmonton in winter, it would be a lot easier.
So there is somebody in chat who does, I'm putting the quotes in, they do vibration tables for a living.
We do not need an actual vibration table.
No, we don't.
It
but
would
that-
just be handy for this specific craft.
Yeah. I'm rather impressed though. We have a very varied amount of people who come to our chat to watch us do things.
I'm sorry if there's any actual like cookie decorator people in chat who are just cringing right now. I can almost guarantee there are.
Yeah, how do people feel about the OSHA on this episode?
The what?
The OSHA,
Yes.
What does that mean?
Occupational Safety and Health.
Thing we don't have in Canada.
I don't think I washed my hands before we started.
Oh, jeez.
I did, I'm kidding.
I mean, even licking your fingers.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been licking my fingers also.
I'm
so-
not a...
I've been licking Ian's fingers too. During the commercial breaks.
I told you not to do that.
Heather told me not to do that.
like years ago.
Like every morning when I wake up.
It's like, whatever you do, don't lick your friend's fingers today. Every morning when she wakes up, she says that before I leave the house.
That's so kind.
I know.
That's love right there. I mean, it's something, but... Okay. Oh, Jesus. IDK.
You're too young. You're too young to remember marathon.
I think it's Pokestop.
It does kind of look like a Pokestop, though. What? Beach says anybody in chat said that they are a baker or cookie decorator.
I haven't seen anyone so far.
Thank God.
Did anyone mention their candlestick maker? We should make candles.
Oh, I would totally make candles with you. I've made candles before.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, how,
And one of the things that I do too is taking the ends of candles, because I have a ton of like ends of candles, and then you remelt them and re-pour them, and you do them in layers to make
Oh,
it look
yeah.
like a cool thing, and then you get a bonus candle out of it.
we should go right down to like the fat.
Yeah, I'm super down with that. I would also make soap with you.
So
There was a professional pastry chef in the chat, and they say you're doing awesome.
Thank you.
Did you make that up? I think you made that up, Corey.
No, I did not make that up.
Corey doesn't lie.
The other Corey doesn't
I must
tell
have
the
not
truth.
seen them go by. You may ask her one question. Spud engineers vibration tables. They're a mechanical design engineer,
That's cool.
and they the company they work for does hydraulic equipment for vibration testing.
Huh.
NDT.
A few amateur bakers showing up in the chat here as well.
Yeah, I've actually really wanted to make soap. So
I've
yeah,
made soap before as well.
We should super.
I'm
soap.
super down for that.
'cause
We could
so
use lye.
So the first desert bus I came to, we got these packets of caffeine soap,
Oh my God, those were amazing.
and I want more.
Same.
So I want peppermint scented feeling caffeine soap. And I think the only way to get it is to make it.
Caffeine soap is fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I did fine. I still don't like the texture
Let me
of
get close on that.
the gray icing, but
Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, that's some good work.
yeah. The gray icing just didn't quite turn out right. But the purple, fuck, I haven't used enough purple because look how good it turned out. I'm going to do a purple Triceratops.
For those watching who are wondering what Corey said because she wasn't mic'd, she had mentioned that
Oh,
someone
you're
in the
shaking the
chat
table.
had said, someone in the
Thank you.
chat had said that they were a professional baker, and we were reacting to that.
We were excited.
Because they said we were doing awesome.
Yeah.
Which I still don't believe because they haven't made themselves known.
Marathon.
Oh yeah, marathon.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ian, you should do a power symbol.
The prequel to Halo.
Do the on-off.
Oh, yeah, that might not be bad.
Ooh, I have one to do after. as
Actually,
well.
the chat has been saying Pokeball, so if you're feeling like flooding a whole cookie, you get on that, I guess.
Might I recommend purple because purple is flooding very well.
Oh, yeah, that's a good flood look.
Of course, it was the last one, the last icing that I made, and it's just flooding like a fucking dream.
You
But
you don't
a
have any
motherfucker.
more hearts, do you?
We have
no,
a tiny heart, don't we?
we have a bunch of tiny hearts, yeah.
Make some purple hearts for the chat.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
I have an idea of what to do with purple as well.
Nyan713 is the professional baker.
I'm so sorry.
No, they're the ones who said you're doing great.
Oh, good. But I'm sorry that I'm doing this to your craft. Everything that I have learned has been from Pinterest and Instagram, so you have them to blame if I'm doing this wrong. It's also all self-taught, like in my spare time, because I think it's fun.
Okay.
Look at this purple dino!
That is so good.
Look at a purple dinosaur.
There we go. Oh,
I wish you'd give me a chance.
sorry.
Focus.
I thought we already had focused. It's a tiny preview thing, and my eyes are blurry.
You're fine. Purple dino.
Okay.
I have an idea of a thing that I can do. I just need to search it.
Yeah. Half the time is just searching these things out.
Okay.
We are about ready to go on break again if you'd like to. But we
Let's
can
finish one more cookie each.
one more cookie each. All right.
This is gonna be hard. Oh, why did I think to do this?
We've got so many good ideas.
Oh God, I was looking at the
Oh, damn it.
I was looking at Olympic logos today, and somebody was doing judging each one, basically like how
I've got that article
Yeah.
saved.
how good they are, or how not. So of course I got to the Calgary 1988 one because that's one of my favorites. Because
Yep.
the
It's all boots.
well, it's the snowflake that's made out of these weird seas and stuff, right? There's like, oh, the sea is for Canada. I'm like, I'd never seen the seas before. All I noticed is that it was just this neat looking snowflake. When I looked at it, I realized what it was smaller circles encircled by larger circles, and each of them touching, and then they just cut a pentagon through it. And for like years, I was trying to learn how to draw the goddamn thing. Like in class, we had to try to draw it, and like for other things, and I was like, this is so interesting. And just when I was sitting in front of my computer, I went, God damn it! It's 10 circles cut in a pentagon. Fuck! I got really, really out of
You got
control
salty.
at work. Yeah, I was so mad.
I'm glad that's what you were doing at work.
Well, you know, lunch. I like to get
Good,
angry over
good
lunch.
cover. Good cover.
tried.
Slacking off at work.
I was deleting printers at work today. I was busy keeping people from printing.
I am at work right now.
It's
Hashtag blessed.
best job ever. It's actually really stressful sometimes.
Yep.
Because we want to make good content for you.
And sometimes it doesn't happen.
But not today.
Those are all the different Pokeballs.
This is not a Pokeball.
Whoop.
Oh, you got it. Wow, that's a lot of Pokeballs.
I don't have the patience for that.
That's fine.
I mean, it's supposed to be the Destiny logo, but whatever. It's fine.
It's pretty good.
It's fine. I'm gonna make purple hearts for chat now. That's been stuck in my head since Thursday.
What's that?
Caramel dancing.
As soon as I finish, thank you.
The caramel dancing song,
Ah, yes.
because I was editing the
first
highlight
part.
reel
Oh yeah.
and it was in that.
Do you sing the lyrics to yourself?
Oh, obviously. I played Caramel Dancing Audio Shield last night,
Oh,
and I was dancing and singing the words to myself.
how are you liking the audio shield?
Audio Shield's good. For those unaware, I have a Vive on loan to me from a good friend. He doesn't use it,
And he's a good friend.
and he's a good friend. And he's like, you're probably going to get much more enjoyment out of this than I will. So I am very lucky. Let's do a star while I'm waiting for purple. Oh,
Sorry.
that was fine.
I figured that I should do an amethyst. Because we got all this purple.
So much purple.
And she is best trash gem.
Whoop. Man, I felt like Bob Ross. I was literally about to be like, you can just fix your mistakes. It's a happy accident.
You have control over time.
Rip Bob Ross.
He went back to his own planet.
We didn't deserve him.
Nope. Now we should just be making tribute cookies. I'll start with the Prince one.
There's actually a really cool Instagram account called Cookie the News. And it is people who, or a person who does news stories, but in cookie form. Like big headlines. So when Prince died, she did like a Prince cookie. And when, remember Chewbacca Lady?
Yes.
She did Chewbacca Lady's face.
Oh,
It was cool. It's very cool to see people get creative.
well, that didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it to, but that's okay.
Probably just need to let the gray crust a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Commercial?
I think so.
Let's go to commercial.
I think that's what we promised. We'll see you on the other side of this commercial. Aloha, and welcome back to Tinker Tailor Sold or Fry. Today we're making, well, we're icing cookies. Kate already made the cookies. Damn fine work, too, she's doing on those.
We're making little hearts for chat.
They are for you. Come
Tiny,
get them.
tiny purple hearts. No, don't
They
actually
will
come
be gone
here.
by the end of the day.
Eh,
Oh, that's
I was try-
unfortunate.
I was trying to pick it up to show them.
Oh, that is kind of sad.
It's okay.
You look like you could use a drink,
Yeah, always.
which is good
Nice segue, Ian.
because the tonic's ready, and it's time to bottle it up. So I've got this nice bottle.
It is a nice bottle.
There used to be some bad whiskey in here,
Oh, I'm
and I
sorry.
drank it. Now
sorry.
It's a nice bottle.
Sounds awful.
So I'm going to try and do this without making too much of a mess.
Oh, thank God you brought a funnel.
Jeez.
Do you need help?
I think I'll be.
You can one man
I think I can one man this.
it.
Yeah. This is a one-person job. And just got to yellow this again, because
Swag it.
swag it. 1, 2, 3, and you go. Oh, yeah.
think the bottle's big enough.
Might be just big enough. We might have to do some drinking.
No. Yeah.
Shame.
Well, the foam situation.
Yeah, we'll let the foam deal with itself first. In the meantime, let's make a drink. I've already iced our cups.
Oh, thank you.
So they say to use, I think it's 3/4 of an ounce of this. So let's start with the first line, I guess.
This is weird. Somebody's making me a drink for once. Not used to that.
We'll go 2-to-1. Tonic and gin. And if the mix is off, we can always adjust.
Hi, TQ. Oh, TQ, I forgot to text you.
Okay. So there's the tonic.
It's an interesting color.
It is, but I think it'll be better once it gets diluted.
Oh yeah, I was just, for some reason I was expecting it to be clear, but then after seeing all the ingredients, I was like, of course it wouldn't be clear.
Have you tried the stump gin before?
I have not.
Oh, it is so good. It is like drinking a forest.
That's what I've heard.
But with no chemical flavor to it.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah,
Can you put that back in and then take it back out? Thank you.
I'm definitely going to keep this bottle too.
It's a
'cause
really nice bottle.
Did you guys want to try that straight before you try it?
Nope, definitely don't.
I have already tried it straight.
I actually don't like gin, but I'm here for the ride.
Okay. That's already looking good. Okay, that goes in this one. I have a stir stick. The stir stick is going to be that. Yes, that'll be fine. And we'll cap it off with some carbonated water. Oh, and we should definitely add sugar. Probably not much, but a little bit. I'm going to try it and find out. Oh, yep, that definitely needs some sweetening, but
Ela806 wanted you both to know that since the stream started, they have now a craving for sugar cookies.
hey!
And at the moment, they're currently munching homemade ones warm from the oven.
Awesome.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
Enjoy your cookies. I'm glad we were an inspiration.
Okay, let's try a teaspoon of sugar each. I'm going to take some more to dissolve this too.
So I have another question. Did you try the tonic just straight on its own?
I've licked it.
Close
And it
enough?
is too strong.
Okay.
I love that sound.
This is the kind of bar you need to work at, Kate, where it's nice and quiet.
Okay, have fun making money at that bar.
Where everyone just shuts up and drinks.
Sounds awesome, actually. It's like a library, but with drinks.
Oh, if I get an anime for you.
It's called Bartender.
Oh dear.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I'm not into that weeb shit.
Very not weed.
Yeah, everything you drink is healing and turns a person into a better person.
What are we healing?
Yeah, that sounds pretty weeby.
Healing anime is the worst name for a genre. It doesn't make any. It doesn't mean anything. What is it curing malaria? Is it? No.
It's the rigors and woes of everyday life.
No.
It's hard being Japanese.
No.
It's Gideon's face on stream.
Okay. Take that from the other side of the glass there, and let me know
Here?
what you. Yeah. Let me know what you think of that.
It smells really nice.
I think I put a little bit too much water in there too, but. Wow. What does it need more of, in your opinion?
Sugar.
Okay. We'll add, actually,
That was a visceral reaction.
the icing sugar. Do you have any of that nearby?
No, I definitely don't.
Goodbye. Yay. This should dissolve instantly. Yeah, I think they keep the they ask for sugar in this for a reason. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try 2. Getting there, but I don't think icing sugar is what we want.
You know what I hear works really well?
What?
Agave nectar.
Sorry?
Agave nectar.
Agave nectar. You. Sick burn.
For those at home who missed that, the recipe called for agave nectar.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
It definitely tastes like tonic, though.
Yeah, it's a good tonic. What am I gonna do to make yours sweet? 'Cause I keep drinking this one.
Simple syrup.
We don't have any simple syrup.
You have hot water and sugar,
Yes,
which means you have simple syrup.
that's true. Let's find out how much sugar this is, and let's quickly make a simple syrup.
That came out way sassier than I intended,
No,
Ian. I'm
that's-
sorry.
That's fine.
It's that
I just-
bartender life.
I'll be right back. Can I get a mute?
Are you muted?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you're muted.
Okay, good. I've got a pot. Actually, I don't need a pot, do I?
I just need the kettle.
Yeah, I'll just kettle that.
Kettle and sugar in a glass, basically.
Yeah.
I've kind of given up on making cookies look good, so I'm going to start just eating some. I mean, I don't want to make this go to waste or those go to waste, so I'm going to put icing on most of them.
Sucks because I actually want to try doing one too.
You can.
I should have probably said that in the mic. It sucks because I actually would like to try one too. The problem is that I have to run the board.
Well, you can do it after.
I'll wait until Ian comes back and finishes mixing his drink.
I plan to do one after.
And Heather's going to try one after as well.
You kidding? What do you think I come to these things?
Oh, Mr. Flip. I've got a pot. No, you just need a kettle, and both of them can be black. Or you can call both of them black, is what he said. Well done. Well done.
Let's try purple.
I mean, I have some sweet chili sauce in the fridge. You could put that in there, right? No, it's already mixed, though.
Beej, sometimes you have ideas that are good.
I don't drink alcohol.
I know.
Neither do I, but I still know which one of those ideas is not good.
Yeah, sometimes you have good ideas. Pretty much anything. I mean, the simple syrup, that was a good idea.
The chat recommended it.
Chat, sometimes you have good ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I like chat.
I love chat. What does chat want me to ice next? Using the colors that I have. Ovs.
I'm having a look.
Oh, I know about that delay. I understand that life.
Getting some recommendations to ice Ian. Oh, make a Tinker Tailor Solder Fry cookie.
Sure.
So we need brown and slightly more brown.
Good. As you can see, I have all of those colors just here.
Could you do the TTSF in the typography?
Yeah. Can we show this to chat real quick?
Yeah.
Just, you can't really see them, but look, I made you little purple chat hearts. It's for you, chat. Ooh, actually, that's a really good idea.
I like hanging out with you. Chat.
Ian, I know
Yes?
these were going to be totally not Olympic ring cookies, but I have a different idea.
I'm so excited.
In fact, chat had a different idea.
What is Chat's idea?
No.
No.
You find out later.
Okay, fine.
Oh, I showed them their purple hearts.
Oh. They
Yeah.
like their hearts.
They do like their hearts. Oh, wow. That goes on forever. Random yelling.
Are you back? Are you mic'd up, Ian?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's some good. That's really.
You're having a
good
good time over there, aren't you?
Yeah, you could use more gin too. I think I got my measurements off.
I'm not at all surprised that you said that could use more
You
gin.
could use more gin. More gin.
Well done, Queen Victoria.
The person who invented royal icing.
Yes, quite. For the Commonwealth. I forgot a cup.
Story of my life.
Oh, you need like a new cup.
Like a
Yeah, well,
mug.
no, everything's gonna be fine. Actually, everything will be fine.
Everything is fine.
Figure out my life.
It's my favorite part of the stream.
Let's continue pouring.
I was gonna say you could jam something in the bottom of that funnel and use that to mix with.
What kind of glass do you need?
I don't. Thank you.
He's gonna start out his life, Corey. It's okay.
His words, not ours.
I've got it figured out.
You could bring him one anyway. Anyway.
I really don't like the sound of that.
Let's see, I need a...
This is the part when the circular saw cuts in. Yeah, I hear that too.
It's a kettle.
Oh, good.
That's the sound that kettles make.
I thought it was a plane coming in for a landing.
Me
Thank you,
too.
Corey. That one.
That was horrifying.
It's like I've seen flight.
Here comes the plane. Choo choo.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, check good.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Why?
It's wonderful, but deceptive.
You know.
You think you're getting a donut, but then you're getting a cookie, and then you don't know what to think.
Oh, Jesus. What have I done? Everything's terrible. Oh, no. Ruined. I forgot that I cut the hole on the yellow one bigger.
Okay, I'm
Caramel
gonna
dancing is stuck in my head.
make it a funnel.
Do you not have a song to get things out of your head?
You do?
Yeah, anti-earworms. You don't have one?
They're a good idea to keep around.
Yeah.
But doesn't that song just get stuck in your head?
Yeah, but it's one that usually will leave. Like mine is Yoda by Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah.
If I get an earworm, I sing Yoda from one end to the other and completely forget what else I was listening to earlier.
You like think about the Flintstones is another good one. Sing the Flintstones once.
You don't
all the way
wanna
through,
sing
from
it
beginning,
again,
Yeah,
right?
from beginning to end, and yeah, you will forget every other song you've had in your head.
I'm just lucky because I have a pretty short memory, so I've forgotten what was stuck in... No, I didn't. It's back.
We were so close. Oh, shit. Sorry. That was nice in focus and everything, and I done fucked it up.
I made a funnel.
Oh, out of parchment paper.
No.
Paper towel.
Out of paper
Napkin.
towel. Okay. Now use it to ice with.
No. So we're just going to make up our simple syrup in this Magic the Gathering water bottle.
See, now I have lots of recommendations. People have recommended Paranoid, Road to Hell by Robbie Robertson, Never Gonna Give You Up, Flash by Queen. That's actually an excellent anti-earworm.
Yeah.
These are all becoming donuts now.
That's allowed. Right, I need a squirrel once I'm done with this.
Don't we all?
Skval.
You mean a cookie.
Yeah.
You need a skval.
Thank you. And I'll need... Ooh. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Yes.
I don't like that. What color does he have?
Great. Black.
Okay. That seems fine.
Putting it on the squirrel.
Are you making an Owen?
Oh, I only wish I was making an Owen.
You couldn't draw the eyes crazy enough.
Nope.
I don't trust you sometimes. I think I've said that a couple times this stream, but I don't trust you sometimes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to form some issues.
I think those already exist.
In you go. 3, 2.
We had a recommendation for John Cage's 433
As a song or a cookie?
as an anti-earworm.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like that idea, but it's because I am so forgetful as it is that I don't need an anti-earworm. Because
Oh.
I mean, okay, the song is Caramel Dancin'.
Yeah.
That song's never going to get out of my head, so I'm just like, meh, shrug. I'll forget that I was thinking about this. The only reason I keep remembering it is because you keep talking about anti-earworms.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
John Cage's 433 has very simple lyrics anyway, so.
We could teach it to you sometime.
I've never even heard of the concept of having an anti-earworm song. And apparently everyone in chat's like, oh, I've got one. Like, I didn't know that was the thing. Okay, this one might be even better than before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's get that on the camera.
Oh.
Good stuff. Oh, God, yes. Look at that.
That's a good donut.
I'm pretty happy with that.
That's a good
As
simple
well you
syrup.
should be.
And then you can see it's still kind of like raised up, but all of those should be kind of melting down into the donut.
Okay, 1 ounce of simple syrup. Or a full thing. 1 measure.
Moment of truth.
Tell me. I feel like it needs more.
Oh, it's definitely better.
Yeah, you're still...
Nothing.
Nothing?
No. No
more?
goosebumps that time. Sure,
Bit
just
more?
a tiny bit more, yeah.
Okay.
For
So-
me, it's still a tiny bit better.
Give it a stir.
Someone in chat suggested Africa, and I started singing it to myself in my head and realized I was actually singing Bicycle by Queen. But with
Africa.
Africa.
I want to
Go
ride
to
my
Africa.
I want to go to...
Chad.
I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Africa. Races are coming your way. It works.
Nope. I don't think we're allowed to say that.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. Africa races are coming your way.
I'm just going to keep icing my cookie.
Fat bottom girls will be riding today.
No, okay, back to
I'm icing. Everything's fine.
yeah. Okay, back to the icing.
What have you done, Peach?
It's really stuck in my head now.
Which version?
Africa as bicycle race.
Yep. Forever and ever. Okay.
I have a single tear rolling down my face right now
Oh,
because of hilarity.
this is real.
Should I tell you about
Okay.
the shirt I ordered for PAX?
Oh.
So I have a question for anyone who wants to answer it. Do we want to go command, science, or the third one?
The third one.
Engineering.
Third one.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, new style.
So Ian, oh, you haven't played Overwatch?
Yeah, I have.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
I've never played Overwatch with you.
No, we should.
We should play Overwatch.
Yes.
So you know Diva's salt spray?
Yeah.
I bought a shirt with that on it
Oh yeah.
because the intent is to casual cosplay as Diva for PAX.
Right.
So I'm having a headset 3D printed right now,
Nice.
which is pretty great.
And not Trash Diva.
I mean, I kind of do want to like Gremlin Diva and just carry around Mountain Dew and Doritos the entire weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That could be cool.
I hope this comes. I hope this reads. Maybe if I do another one as well. Oh yeah, this is totally
Oh,
reading.
that's adorable.
I think the waist is a bit too high, though.
Okay, hang on. Oh, damn.
Oh, that was good.
That's quite good.
That one Squirrel Wharf.
Do you want a hedgehog?
Sure.
And then
I don't-
a dinosaur?
Yeah, a dinosaur would work well. I don't know how I'd do one with a...
You figure it out.
Yeah, someone came into my chat the other night and they're like, I'm mad because you look like Diva. I was like, thank you, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Whoop. I like these donut cookies.
They're really good.
They're pea cute.
I like that you're painting sprinkles, but ultimately those are just really what sprinkles are.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
just-
it's chocolate basically, but
It's just a sugary tube.
yeah, I've actually seen people take. No, actually, you know what? It can be this because I've seen people take royal icing and make sprinkles. They're like, oh, I've got leftover icing. Let's make sprinkles. And then they just do strips of this, let it set completely, and then just like chop them up.
Speaking of which, did we want to bring those out?
What?
The spronkles.
Oh, yeah. They're over there.
We've got a friend.
I don't think this friend knows that I've done this.
Well, I mean, chat has the power to let people know. Yeah, they're gonna put out of my
There.
reach right
Heather,
now.
can you do me a favor? Beside the box, there's 3 things of sprinkles. 3 tubes.
Yeah.
Can you pass those to me? We have a friend.
I know this friend.
Yeah, we all know this friend who works with us at Desert Bus and is just general cool person named Tara, and also known as the Geeky Hostess. And so at Desert Bus, I got some of her sprinkles because she does geeky sprinkle line because she does like baking and stuff too. So I think Heather's just getting close up on that.
Okay.
So there's the police box ones, the steampunk ones, and the lightning bolt, which I think is basically just Harry Potter ones. But these are all pretty rad.
Jeez.
And
It's
so
like you never heard of cars before.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning McQueen, man.
Harry Potter. So I brought these that we can maybe use on some cookies. So you should tweet at Tara, and who is Geeky Hostess, or right? It's Geeky Hostess.
Yep.
Yeah, twitter.com/Geeky Hostess, and you should be like, Kate and Ian are using your sprinkles on stream. You should go watch. And tell her she's great because she is.
Be all like,
that's just the
Kate
most
sent
important
me.
thing. Yes.
And then you will get messages from her soon being like, you sent everybody to...
Did you mention me on your stream?
Yeah.
Tell me when it's on YouTube so I can watch it. Because it's a different time zone.
She lives in Seattle.
And she's not my brother.
Oh, right. I forgot we did that. I'm thinking I'm going to do police box. Ooh, this yellow got warm.
Yeah, these are getting squishy, and I'm liking it.
Yeah, it's actually working out a lot better. You can see at the beginning,
Yeah.
moving over towards how smooth they are now.
Like this William T. Triceratops is going to be pretty fantastic.
Boop.
When it smooths down the grayness.
So is that due to just them warming up in the room, or was there a chemical reaction going on?
No, it was just due to them warming up in the room and our hands mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sugar. So we've been holding on to them for the last couple hours. Oh, right.
Speaking
I
of
forgot I
which.
had a drink. Ian, this is the best stream ever.
Yeah.
I heard best dream ever.
Ian, this is the best dream ever.
You're never going to wake up. Wait a minute. No. Well, now, Bobby, you're never going to wake up.
No, don't keep going.
Christ, I'm trapped here forever.
This is my life now.
By Gangnam Style. Wow, I wish I didn't do that. Sound like such a nerd.
Look how cute these police box sprinkles are. I think you can kind of see there's the little detail in there. Yeah. Yeah. Tiny police boxes.
Oh, right, my hedgehog. I'm gonna make the hedgehog into a blue one because the hedgehog is just like Dr. Polanski.
Look how nicely that turned out.
That's so perfect.
It's pretty sweet.
It's,
In fact, I might even try another one now that the things have heated up a little bit. And I have a circle one right here. "100% Dorbs." That was my nickname in high school.
with the 100%?
Yeah. There's this thing that I really want that the Instagram cookie decorators have, and it is a tiny Lazy Susan.
Oh, yeah.
Made for individual cookies.
I've been turning some of my cookies by hand, and I could see how that would really help out.
Do you have any old hard drives?
Yeah, I've got a ton just laying around.
Good. Well, I meant Ian might have some old hard
Yeah, I
drives.
did actually got a ton just lying around.
See, I knew that was true. I knew it was true. So then what we do is we run them on really, really low voltage, so they just automatically spin on their own. Or you can full power them and have them go 5,400 RPM. You ice that
72.
cookie in a... Oh, you have the really fast ones.
The good ones.
You know, when it get up to 15,000.
Yeah. Can you pass the blue when you get a second?
No!
Well, fine. You get another watermelon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if now that the colors have warmed up slightly, they will be good. I mean, I promised Graham cookies. I don't want him to come in tomorrow and be like, why are these all uniced?
I mean, cookies don't have to have ice.
Like, dude, I made you 60 cookies.
Yeah. I mean, I made Chat 60 cookies. They just can't eat any of them.
Graham, get fat for chat.
I told him, he was like, oh, are you going to leave some? And I was like, yeah, you guys technically own them. Haha, jokes. And then he's like, I'm going to own them with my belly. And I was like, gross. No. So I think it was Hosk. I saw the notification pop up, tweeted Tara and said, guess who's using your sprinkles over on stream? It's Ian and Kate. And then Tara just tweeted back and said, I'm so glad it's in a normal way this time.
Beej does not eat the whole thing. There we go. I did a bad thing.
Can you hold it up?
Yeah.
You did a great thing. What are you talking about?
Well, no, I brought Dr. Polanski back to life. It's not a good thing. What do I want to make next?
That's pretty good.
What else can go in a circle?
Or any of these other fun shapes. We're actually cranking these out pretty quick.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Here, do you have any ideas for those? He just came over and took that from you.
Yeah.
What a jerk. Oh.
You can't bend low enough for that camera to not see it.
I know. I didn't want it to not see me. I just wanted it not to get in the whole way.
I'm gonna ice this
It
snail.
tastes amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
Gets in the whole way.
Speaking of which, I need some rice.
I think I'm like super proud of those donuts.
They're really good.
They're super cute. I think this is also the best the icing has ever turned out for me. Like the black is a little not great, but I think it's because it was sitting for a little bit. But like the purple's really good, the yellow's really good, the kind of reddy pink is good. I'm stoked.
Ian, are you going to at some point post the recipe for that tonic?
Yes, I am. I will post it to
The forums?
either the
Or
forums.
the Tailor?
Yeah, I think I could do. That's probably the best way.
Now that we have one?
Yeah.
Oh, we do have one.
Yes, we do.
Hey Corey, if you're watching, could you bring some more ice?
Also, thank you.
If
Sorry,
you bring
Shan.
more ice, Corey, I'll mix you gin and tonic.
Oh, she comes running.
No, there's the chat delay. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
2.5, 3, 3.5, 4.
Goodbye, Heather. I think Heather wants a gin and tonic.
Snail is super cute.
Yeah.
Or is it a whale?
It's a snail.
It is a snail.
I remembered I had a vision of how this was going to look when I had cut it, and I wanted to see that through.
Aces.
Why am I not making these into tiny squares? Because we don't have brown.
No, we don't.
But,
Look at this little friendo, though.
aw, hey there, little guy.
Look at little friend. Oh, wait. Probably not going to be in focus.
Also, it's nowhere near in frame in the camera. Further down. And whoa.
It's not in focus, but you get the idea. Look at friendo. Cute friendo.
Is this enough place for you?
Thank you, yeah, that's perfect.
Corey's on the phone.
Ah,
Oh. I figured she was just like, nope.
Well, I mean, she did make a note. I just want to walk by.
That sounds about right. Feel free to name Snail Friend, chat.
oh, not me. Good
His name
choice.
is Friendo.
In this chat.
Cute, blurry Friendo.
Sorry, I couldn't focus the camera. I wasn't at.
That's fine.
I forgot I also had these Pac-Man Go-Asts.
Is this one Inky, Blinky, or Clyde?
Whatever the pink one is.
I think that's Clyde.
A terrible name.
Well, you've alienated someone in our chat, I'm
Sorry
sure.
if anyone in chat is named Clyde.
Or is this one Shadow? They all have like names that describe what they're like, and then they all have names that they're actual names.
Yeah, what is your Pac-Man ghost soda? Well, none of these are correct, but
Twitchy.
little power buttons for when you need to have just a bit of power in your life.
You're such a nerd.
Upside down, there we go.
There we go.
Good looking stuff.
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, look at that Pac-Man ghosty. Now I'm gonna do one yellow.
Oh. How many of those do we have?
3.
Can I have one?
Yes.
Thank you.
Why?
Can I borrow the yellow?
It's in front of you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll do mine blue. I don't know about you. Oh my god. No, you're not.
Totally am.
Toe to tip.
Just
It took me all of 3 seconds to figure out what you were doing.
It's Bart Simpson.
No, it's a hand.
I feel like we're having some deja vu here.
No, but this is actually just like Bert. What? Toe to tip.
That's a Bart.
Chat's having a good time.
Good.
I think the part of that episode that like physically wrecks me the most is when they start fake quoting
Matt
Matt.
Green.
Yeah. Oh my god, it wrecks me. Hands over Simpsons and McElroy brothers. I so badly want Griffin to be at PAX so I can meet him and call him a perfect boy. If anyone here watching is friends with Griffin McElroy, please
There we go.
tell him I love him.
Just like Bart.
Oh my god. It's horrifying.
Just like Bart.
Just like Bart, toe to tip.
Yep, that's a Bart.
No, isn't it Bort Samson?
We need more Bort license plates. Okay. Where was I? Right.
Right. Making myself a drink.
Part 2. The test continues. This is for science. This drink is for science.
Sure. I don't know anyone in science.
I think we've got about 15 minutes left.
I'm going to be here for at least another 45 minutes icing cookies.
Nice. I mean, I can help get rid of some of those uniced cookies.
No. They have to be iced.
Fun.
They all have to be iced.
Yeah. Then.
Then you can get rid of them, no problem. But I made a bunch of icing. I don't want it to go to waste. What should this one be?
I can get rid of a lot of that icing.
No.
Okay. There we go. Can't forget the gin.
That's yummers. That is really
There
good
we
gin.
go. Yes, it is. Okay. Now we've made a glass.
Ooh.
These glasses are not big enough.
To support your drinking habit?
I gave you a larger glass. You could have put it all in.
Look, if I start drinking gin and tonics out of a pint glass, something's wrong.
Or
You have to fill the whole thing.
terribly right.
Yes. It's the beginning of a good day.
Depends on if you're looking at the glass half full or half empty.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the mix.
Is that the money?
Yeah.
What was your ratio?
So half this thing, one full of this thing
Good.
of the simple syrup. One half of this thing of the tonic. One full of this thing of the gin. Then 2 of this things of the soda water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you have that thing. Oh, my plan. I had a cool plan, and then I realized it needed to all crust, and that's not going to work.
Oh no. It's a
gonna make-
Pop-Tart.
I was going to make Lego blocks,
Yeah.
but I need to wait for that to crust so
Yeah.
I can do dry icing on top.
Let's see here.
This is all that's left.
I want to fix one of your stars. Hold on a second.
That was a good start. Oh, but you're doing it right, so it's fine. Oh, I'm going to do that again. They don't have mouths, do they?
Nope.
Nope, just 2 lines where eyes should be. It's a way to scare off predators.
Having eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Or making it look like you have eyes.
Oh, yeah. Because I was like, I guess I'm doing it right.
Let's see here.
Whoop. Oh, man, this icing is flooding so well.
Time for a nice green leaf. G. R. Double E. N. Leaves.
I feel like you guys are referencing something and I never, ever understand.
Welcome to the club.
At least you're, like, kind of into weeb stuff.
No, this is a whole different level of Kate. This is not even weeb. This is just them.
I'm Heather Deary, and I've seen some Sentai.
That's not Sentai.
Okay.
No, that's
Yeah, it's superhero.
comedy, I think. The green leaves.
Is that in the broad sense?
They're talent comedy.
Have you ever heard that song Yatta, where the guys dance around their underwear?
No, she won't have.
From 2008.
Wow,
Thank you.
that missed you.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You get to see that.
Nope.
No.
No, it's like
No,
there's
I'm
Ignore.
10,000 people every day who have not seen the Flintstones,
Yatta.
and you get to be one of them.
That's
I've seen the Flintstones.
Right, but you're going to, like, this is your Flintstones. You'll get to see something you've never seen before.
We don't have to subject you to that.
You don't have to.
I see stuff every day that I haven't seen. It's called learning.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the look that's on your face when you talk about certain things, and this is one of those times. And I'm scared, and I don't want to know.
There's a certain glint
Nope.
that appears in my eyes.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Your mouth does this weird contorted grin thing.
And-
Yeah. Yes, it does. It's true.
It's
yes.
called a smile, but I don't know. It's this weird
No.
fucked up thing that my mouth does.
A weird contorty grin thing. It's just like Heather said.
We never see Beach smile for real. I mean,
No, we do, but it's not that. It's different.
No, it's like a child excitement.
okay, that's good too.
It's not a bad thing.
No, it isn't. It is a child's excitement.
But it
it's
is a
true.
child's excitement of this person's never seen this thing.
I
I get to show them. And
Yeah.
it's like, no. Because then I know it's a bad thing.
It's the whole Flintstones thing comes up because there's a
Yeah.
There's a proverb.
Merlin Mann talked about this, how he'd heard a story about a guy
It's
who
perfect.
hadn't he'd heard a story about a guy who relayed this whole thing. Now he tells the story over and over, but essentially the TLDR is somebody is born every day that has never seen the Flintstones, and
Those babies, yes.
yeah, and so therefore, when you're talking, because whoever
Shaking
this
the
person was
table again?
talking to, it was like, well, why would you show the Flintstones on this TV channel that
Yeah,
you own?
everyone's seen the Flintstones.
Everyone's seen the Flintstones. Why would you show the
Oh,
Flintstones?
I
And he's
see.
like, oh, well, there are kids out there every day who have never seen the Flintstones yet. That's why I've shown it for 30 years on this TV channel. And he loved the idea of it's like, yeah, you're right. No matter what, there will always be somebody who's never seen the Flintstones. And it's one of those things where it's like, you get to do that with people.
TLDR is don't be a dick just because someone hasn't seen a thing you've seen.
Yeah, TLDR. Don't
Actually, yeah, that's
don't be
a
a dick to somebody when they haven't seen something.
Yeah.
You get to help them see it for the first time. You get to be the one who introduces it to them if they'll let you.
I got to help somebody on Twitter today realize that they were a total misogynistic jerk.
Good for you.
It felt real good. They blocked me.
Good job.
So they
That's
realized
how
it
you
and they
do
were
it.
upset about it.
And then they deleted all of their tweets because I told the internet to get mad at them.
They were ashamed of it all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That's also shame can be powerful.
I don't know if it was shame so much as they realized people were reporting them.
Ah.
And they were like, oh no, Twitter's going to come after me.
No, the Twitter police.
Yeah.
I mean, Twitter's not that good.
And some people are ringing in now in chat saying, I helped.
Yeah.
I also helped.
Yep. That's why I love chat.
That implies that Twitter, actually cares about security.
I got an account shut down that tried to scam me within 15 minutes the
Wow.
other day.
Oh, I saw you
That was
post
the
about
Amazon
that.
account.
That was the Amazon account.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Amazon fake account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This, by the way, let this be a lesson to all of you out there. When you're buying things on Amazon, not be very careful. Watch for the fulfilled by Amazon and sold by Amazon tags. Do not get anything that is simply fulfilled by Amazon because you will have a bad time.
No, this was fine.
I've never had an issue with that.
Yeah. The fulfilled by Amazon thing is more the fact that Amazon provides the fulfillment and shipping and all that kind of stuff, but they have no responsibility for the product. And so then when you're trying to, if it doesn't work, and chances are good
So I'm
that
getting
whatever
that-
you get is not going to work.
So which one am I thinking of then?
Yeah,
That they just take the money.
Yeah, fulfilled is the bad one.
Yeah.
Sold by Amazon generally means that they have a pre-existing agreement. But it's like fulfilled by Amazon generally means like the Amazon marketplace.
It's in the warehouse, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
my issue is that I was having a customer service problem to do with Amazon, and then
And
I tweeted at the @Amazon Helps account and _ @Amazon Helps 1 with all of the same logos and stuff tweeted at me and said, oh, I'm so sorry about that. Can you send us your email and we'll look into the issue for you? And I sent them my email in a DM just because I was like furious. I was like, thank God they're finally helping. And then they're like, cool, can we just have your credit card information so we can access your account? And then I was like, wait a hot minute. That sounds terrible. And then I looked at their account and realized it was fake. And then I reported them and got other people to report them. And then within like 15 minutes, their account was blocked.
Yeah.
Felt real good.
I'm sorry, Ian. I gave the game away. I gave the game away.
Oh, God.
I thought Kate was having an attack, and I got really worried until I realized this is what was going on.
That was so good. Oh, fuck.
Hey.
Smoke weed tomorrow.
At least in about 60 seconds. Get ready to smoke weed.
was really funny. You were so quiet, and I was like, I saw the green leaf. I was like, oh, that's nice. And then I was like doing my thing, and I just looked over, and you had just finished the 9, and then you were like, yeah. It's like, oh God.
Wait, I need to check a reference.
It's 420.
No.
I'm glad Kate is down with the sickness.
Have you met me, Bish?
Yeah. Hello.
Hi. Elle's in chat, and Elle is the one that bought me the Pac-Man cookie cutters. And so look, they're being featured on a stream. The thing about the cookie cutter set, which I realized last night that I started laughing at, comes with 1 Pac-Man and 3 separate ghost cutters.
Oh.
I'm like, why?
Right.
You can just use it
The same.
the same.
Yeah.
The other one that got me once was there was a kit to say LOL, which is dumb.
You just need an L and an O.
But I was like, you need an L and an O, but no one would know what it was for if it
No.
didn't have
the 2
the
L's.
second L. They'd be
Yeah.
like, what is this even?
Oh, man. I guess the 3 ghosts are good if you want to make like poached eggs and use that as the. You can have 3 ghosts at the same time.
Plastic, you don't.
Yeah, you don't. And also,
You can poach in that.
I
can't
guess
you?
quail eggs. No, silicone.
Plastic doesn't melt in boiling water.
Yes, it does. It's plastic, Bish.
How thin is this plastic?
Bish is plastic.
You want silicone for that kind of thing.
Well, yes, obviously you want silicone for those kind of things, but
You don't use plastic.
all right. Anyway,
Don't poach eggs at home, please.
also I didn't know they were made of plastic, so if they were made of metal, then this still stands.
Please don't make poached eggs at home, please.
I'm apparently not allowed to make poached eggs at home anymore.
What is Beach trying to poach eggs with again?
Plastic cookie cutter.
God damn it.
Oh, you just gave me a good idea.
Oh, okay.
It has nothing to do with what you're currently doing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you know
No.
what I'm doing?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Currently, I'm effing up this cookie.
Now I want to make like something really stupid to go along with your 419 one. Oh, maybe the moose can be smoking a bong rather than playing a guitar.
Yeah, that means guitar, bong, same basic outline, right?
I mean, kind of. Let's get to work.
Angelica!
Look, couldn't this totally be a bong?
And
Peggy.
Yeah, that could totally be a Peggy.
A Peggy?
Well, if you're not Angelica and you're not Eliza, you're the Peggy.
Sorry, I don't smoke weed. I don't know
Okay.
what you two nerds are doing. Sorry,
I'm looking
stoners.
for a miner to work.
Okay, so a bong.
If we want to flavor these cookies, we have lots of that leftover dusty road powder too.
No, I refuse.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Okay, so. Oh, Tara's in chat.
Yay! Welcome.
Tara, look.
You did it. You did this.
If you want to go and purchase these on your own, you can go to geekyhostess.com. They're made in the USA. And they're great.
They go with a lot of things.
I believe there might be more patterns. I'm not sure.
I'm sure Tether.
Tether?
Wow.
I remember there being meeples.
Yeah, there were meeple ones too. You're right.
I'm pretty sure that Tara has a series of videos teaching you what they can go with as well.
Yeah.
And they're on Etsy for all you non-US folks.
But seriously, these are rad. You should get them. No, I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, I'm just making a canvas on these two.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that I was doing Lego on this one. Maybe. How can I make this into a bong?
Well, just ask a bunch of college kids. They'll help you out.
I mean, we've made a lot of stuff into bongs in the past. We've had a lot of bongs today.
Sometimes we learn things.
We should make a bong on TTSF.
We should.
I'm
Find a local glass blower.
pretty sure that we can't. Otherwise, I have a project.
We need to check.
You can make a bong out of an apple. I mean, that's easy
Make a
enough.
bong out of some guy's skull, Dennis
you-
Leary tells me.
Can you make a bong out of an apple too?
Ooh, yes.
Okay, then
I mean, it had a lot of slots.
you could make a multi-person bong, is what you're saying. As long as they're all new bus.
Basically, all bongs are multi-purpose, I think, Bish. You don't mind sharing your
That's fair.
mouth area?
I mean, like everyone could huff at once.
A water pipe.
Like a hookah.
Yeah.
Yucca?
And we have a glass blower in chat. Because of course we do.
You want to make a loading ready run themed bong? Please send it to our P.O. box.
Do not send bongs.
Do not give any context.
Only we're gonna know what's going on, and Paul will go to the P.O. box, and Graham will open the mail and be like, "What the fuck?
What the fuck is this shattered mess of glass?
Oh wow!
Still though, who sent us a loading ready run themed water pipe? Like,
I can see it now. It'll be like dark blue, and it'll have the logo on it. Oh man!
it'll be clear glass. It'll have a bunch of like bright blue bubbles to be all the dots, and there will be like the triangle will be the arrow, and this is where you're supposed to huff from.
How exactly?
You'll have little. It's hard for me to show on screen because I'm not on camera.
So, bong,
yeah,
stem,
and,
mouth area.
Yeah, so the triangle will go
So
up the side.
dot, 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 circle, and then the
Yeah,
pointing. Okay, sure,
pointing up into your mouth.
sure.
I mean, I need that because I don't know how to operate a bong. I need instructions. I don't need instructions, apparently, according to my wife.
You don't need a bong.
I don't need a bong is what I don't need. How am I supposed to fit in Victoria?
And you're not. It's just not. You're fine on your own.
I could get some backyard chickens.
You use your words, please.
What the hell?
We're not allowed chickens where we live.
We're not allowed chickens where we live.
This is made very explicit.
We're not allowed pets. Also, we don't really have a backyard.
Chickens aren't pets.
Yeah, I plan to eat them. They're not pets.
No.
I plan to also eat their offspring.
I'm muting your mic again.
This is my favorite part of the stream.
Did you have a fight?
The part where I'm not kept busy enough to stop talking to the microphone.
I made it too small. I didn't want to run out of room. Still don't know what you're doing.
Ian is deep in concentration.
I can tell.
Oh, that is kind of tiny, but that's cute.
Maybe I can do something else.
Bite the end off.
Yeah, just cut off the end. Make the cookie shorter.
That's the true spirit of this show.
That worked really well. I was not expecting that.
Well done.
Now I'll make a tiny loading ready run logo.
Oh, there's one more up there.
No! It has a gonzo nose.
That's still great.
It's a babby now. Go along with his other friend.
Now it's gone.
I'm gone forever.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm making a bong. Forgot.
Ian, will you be making a minion?
No.
Minions are stupid.
Yes.
Agreed. I have no idea what Ian was doing.
Oh, you.
I think Kate picked up on it.
Yeah. Oh, you asshole. You might, I guess you want that?
Oh no, I got this.
Oh, I guess that
Right?
works.
Yeah, I gotta get started here, right? Gotta finish up.
I hate you so much right now. Oh, fuck, I need to drink. I pieced it all together.
You broke the cookie code.
I pieced it all together. No! Ruined. I just dropped an icing bag and cookie. But if we do that, no one will ever know and chat will never say anything. It's beautiful. I think I'm gonna do another swank pot leaf to go along with this guitar bong. Those are words I just said.
Can't take it back.
Nope. I hate you so much. Gotta keep this for Alex.
Ah.
Welcome home, Alex. Damn it.
I was not familiar with the John Cena flag.
Can I have that knife?
Yes.
Don't, Kate, don't end it like this.
Deep.
Didn't go well? Ooh,
So when I was saying that
Yeah,
icing hardens.
It sure does.
Yeah.
Okay, more cookies.
We are in overtime.
That's cool.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I'll be here for a while.
That's fine.
We're allowed to end the show if you want, but I'm going to be here icing, so.
I mean, we finished a bunch of cookies. We finished what we need. When you guys feel you need to go, then you can shut us down.
I just want a cookie.
You guys
too.
can come and ice cookies if
Oh.
you want.
All right. Do you want to go ahead and ice cookie, hun? I'll go back to the wide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Should we lock this off in the wide for a while? If I want to get a better shot.
If Corey wants to come and ice cookies too, that's cool.
I'll just stand here. Good show.
Good show. Do you want a cherry in?
No, I need to stand for a few minutes.
Okay. Got to help that alcohol work its way through your body.
Yes. What?
I don't know. Stand up so you digest it easier.
I'm gonna log into the chat, see what you guys are up to.
Hey, Beach.
Hey, Corey.
You should ice. They want you to ice.
Yeah, I
Chat
can
wants
ice
you
too.
to ice.
Okay, I will go ice.
You could just keep it on wide and
Is that
all of
possible?
you come and ice. Corey, just come and ice too. All right.
So push from the back.
Yeah, so like hold it, like gather it and like get all of it down.
Okay.
And then twist it where it meets. And kind of hold that in there, and then you just want to grab up top, and then you have more control. And then if you want, you can also self-guide it with the bottom too, but I find it's just easier the other way. Because then you're not warming up the bag too much, you're just putting pressure up here.
Spot here. Hello. All right. I guess I'll take a circular one. What should I take? We have lots of squirrels. I will take a squirrel.
Hey, everyone in the chat.
Is there a color we're not going to need for a little while? Blue?
Whatever you want. I mean, all of these are bonus now, it doesn't really matter.
Arclight Dino, yeah, I'd be interested in a traditional Acadian recipe.
God, you make this look so easy, and I'm all of a sudden just all thumbs.
Nice. Nice.
I was also thinking, I don't know if chat would be interested, but of doing like a Christmas cookie one in
Ooh,
December.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah.
We could do a gingerbread house thing.
Done. Done. I like that.
I think we got some ideas. Mm-hmm. Shokara says marble cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Something you,
I can do that right now. I didn't even think of that. I'll need probably that and then this.
and Mr. Flip wants a Kamen Rider ghost cookie.
No, it's impossible.
Okay. I could probably maybe do something weird.
Fun fact, Hercules Mulligan had Tourette's.
You don't have orange. How would you know where it goes with orange?
Right? So I said it was impossible.
Oh, that's a good shot from up top.
I mean, he got all
Oh,
red
that is cool.
recently, but
How come we were doing that more often?
What, the top shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing it every so often. You guys had your heads down.
Even then. Can I borrow that for a second?
It's hard to get a good version of that because generally you're also you were operating near the edge of the table for precision.
We made a lot of cookies.
Yep. Well, Kate made a lot of cookies.
Yes.
We're just finishing them.
And this tonic is going to last a long time.
Heather, could you make an icon cookie?
Probably. Can I borrow that for one more sec, too? Sorry, this thing is time sensitive that I'm doing.
I'm trying to remember what the icons look like. I mean, I know generally what they look like. I think I'd have a much better chance of making the
Heather, sorry, could you shake off the table?
common
Thanks.
fighter mask.
And Shokara is squeeing for your marble cookies.
Well, I hope it works.
To Spud, I'm actually not sure what the shelf life on this homemade tonic is. It's boiled, so it should be a while, at least. Well, I'll let you know. I mean, there's also a lot of citrus in there. So,
There. I can't remember what cap shield looks like. That's something like
That's
that.
good.
Let me taste starter.
Rikaiden, I appreciate the offer of you trying to ship us all beer, but Canada Post is very not
Angry.
pleasant with the idea of alcohol in the post. I don't think you're able to actually send alcohol at all through post in Canada.
Yeah, I thought part of that was like provincial liquor
Yeah,
restrictions.
interprovincial liquor.
Yeah, you're not allowed to ship like BC wine to other provinces and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's kind of what they meant.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Except I could go back. Who was requesting this?
I forget. Shokarara. Shokarara.
Shokarara.
Shokarara.
Feel bad if that's the real name and we're just butchering it.
Me too.
Can I borrow the yellow, please?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's boiled and has a ton of citric acid in it, so it's probably going to last a while.
So, can't really see it too great. Can you, can
No,
the,
just hold it down and then.
thank you. So
Sorry.
this is called marbling, and it's using wet on wet. So I did the purple, and then I put the lines, and then you basically just drag something sharp through it, and then it looks kind of cool.
Do you remember if the arrow on the mask went up, right?
For which one?
The blue one?
For Newton? It's down. We could just pull up a
Down?
reference for you on your phone.
Down? Down's good.
Maybe
It's called
I can do. Look how gross this
No, I'm
table
trying to do it from memory,
Yeah.
which is
This-
why it will look wrong.
Well, it'll just scrape off and then a little bit of water and. It'll
Oh
be
yeah,
fine.
it dissolves super easily.
Yeah.
It's nice to not be doing this at my house for once. So all the baking is normally done at my house, and then I have to clean all of it up, and it's. Actually, I did all of that last night, but
Well, and the lighting is super good here too.
yeah, and the fact that there's table space,
Yep.
like Graham and Kathleen's wedding cake, because I needed to roll out these huge slabs of like fondant. My parents' kitchen was done like a week or something before the wedding. And they have this giant island with like quartz countertop. And I was like, I'm coming over, I'm making a wedding cake. But it was white quartz. And the cake was orange.
Oh,
and
no.
I thought I had stained it at one point because
Oh,
they like
no.
left me to it for a couple hours. And they came back and I was just like trying to get off this stain of orange, like the concentrated dye. I was like, oh no. Everything was fine.
Good. Tim19862 says your marble cookie looks very Cosby sweater.
Good. I'm going to try doing another one. I cut the tip on the yellow a bit too big, but that's fine.
It's okay.
We're having fun here. I think these turned out a lot better than I thought they would.
I think they turned out rather well.
Yeah. Which is to say, a lot better than I thought they would. And that's nothing on you, that was more on me.
Everything today was a pretty damn big success.
I'd say so.
If Kamen Rider was an upside down hedgehog, Newton, from memory,
I'd
would
say you
look
did
like
a
this.
great job.
Kamen Rider next.
It's very good, Hodor.
You did a thing. I am proud of you.
I prefer to do them from memory because then when I screw up, I feel less bad.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember what these things look like.
He looks a lot like a hedgehog.
Upside down.
Yeah.
Wow, that's totally what you were going for.
I know, right?
Marbling is so easy, and it looks like you've put in so much effort.
Oh wow, that's really pretty.
But yet you haven't done anything. Do you want to try? It's super easy.
What did you do?
So fill a cookie with a color, probably purple, because it's flowing really well.
Okay.
Or no, do it with yellow. Try yellow. That's flowing even better.
Okay.
What do you got there, Beach?
I was trying to make a star, and I think it's turned into like an old Olympic logo.
Oh, wow. That's like the keep on trucking guy.
Yeah.
Strutting.
I have no idea if we have.
Or is that like an earthbound villain?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
it's like Starman.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You made a Starman.
Good, I made a Starman. I guess I better keep going here.
Got cookies to fill.
Yep.
Actually, not that many more.
Come here, purple squirrel. What if I could do secret squirrel?
I mean, it's just a lot of purple, isn't it?
It's a lot of. Was it purple coat or a gray coat that he wore?
Okay, and then Heather, take the purple.
Doesn't
I don't
matter. He's
remember.
wearing. He's purple now.
You could make a Darkwing Duck squirrel.
Can I take the
Or
blue?
I'd go with red over.
I made it
Red
clear.
is very
I think
far away.
in the live that I'm not to be trusted with paint.
This
This isn't paint.
I know,
Also,
but it's not. It has nothing to do with me making a mess. It has everything to do with me not really being good at what I'm doing. But this is actually a
okay.
lot of fun.
Now what I do?
Now just do some lines, like parallel line. Yeah, stripes.
Okay.
There's some excitement for Darkwing Squirrel.
Ooh.
Specifically at Romaine. Well, that's about it.
I'm on board
Some
with
excitement.
All right. Well, let's get dangerous.
There was a fantastic Darkwing Ducks cosplay at Con Bravo
Oh yeah.
a couple weekends back.
Really?
It even had the gas gun.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a photo of this magnificent thing?
I don't have a photo,
Why
unfortunately.
would Ian?
I really should be taking more
failure.
photos of cosplay.
Yeah, did you see
The only cosplay I photoed was a Bidoof.
did you see
that's acceptable.
Akatana's one?
Who?
Kite
No.
from chat? Aka? I think it's Akatana. I can't ever pronounce their name, so I call them Kite. Now take this and this,
Okay.
and then just drag in the same direction. If Kite is in chat, can you post a picture of your amazing cosplay? Because I think it was at Con Bravo and Gray mentioned seeing it. It was so good. Yeah, I think it's Akatana. I think it's Akatana. don't know.
Akayatana.
Yeah, they did amazing cosplay. They also wreck me in Overwatch every time I play.
They are the chat. They'll post pictures.
Good. You're right. Chat's good for that.
I think I have a purple base to work from now. Give my buddy a good shake here.
See?
That is amazing.
That is some good stuff, Heather.
Yeah. Marbling is super easy. You can also do it if you do like a cake and you ice it with like
Holy hell, Akayatana. That is
right?
That is
That's them.
yeah. That's wow.
Wow.
That is some hot shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Sorry.
Ooh, Revenant. I can't see. Click on your link,
Oh, it's behind the projector. I can't show you.
but
Sorry, Beach.
That's okay.
Anyways, you can do
Just walk
cakes
over to
really
you.
well like that. So if you do like chocolate, like thin chocolate icing, and then you take white icing,
amazing.
and then you do it in like a circle, like a spiral, and then you take a toothpick and you just like drag it out. It looks like you put so much time into icing a cake when actually you have not.
I've learned cookie magic.
Yeah. Look how good that looks, and it's like the scraps.
Cool. A little more in there.
Look at little moose friend.
Moosey Moose.
Yeah. Oh my god, we're almost done all the cookies.
Yeah.
I still think the donuts and the watermelons are my fave.
The donuts are really
Yeah,
awesome.
those are really
I
good.
like the watermelons.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Revenant.
okay.
That
That
is
was
the
really
that
good.
is the Darkwing cosplay
Oh,
that I was
so
talking
cool.
about.
What
I
am
was
I
able
going
to
to
copy
do
and
to
paste it
those?
out.
I'm excited to eat some of these after.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then overnight as well, these will actually harden quite a bit. Let's see, Beach.
Corey, we might have to ruin our dinner.
Being very purple, very.
Was that not the plan? Did you not pre-plan ruining dinner?
Can I tell you what I've eaten today?
What have you eaten today?
3 cookies
Hey.
and tonic.
That's cheers.
I woke up late because I was up late making all of these. And I had iced 3 cookies to test to see if they would have hardened overnight. And my ratio of the stuff was off because I put in teaspoons, not tablespoons.
Mhm.
And then I woke up and there were 3 cookies I couldn't bring. So I was like, all right, that's breakfast.
In a minute. Where's his yellow accent? It's like he's got a beak, so I guess I'll add a beak.
Yeah.
From Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
It's his beak. It's his buttons on his coat,
It's his buttons, right?
and it's his feet. His feetsies.
We're all bad at remembering Darkwing Duck.
He's got 6 buttons on his jacket because it's a double.
He's standing sideways.
Except for Heather, who apparently knows all about
Yeah,
Darkwing Duck.
apparently.
That's not a bad little.
That was a cosplay idea I think she had.
So-
I originally
Lego.
was going to.
This is the wet on dry technique I was telling you about.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so I did the dry base, I let it crust. It's not fully set.
Oh, no, we can see.
If I pushed it, it would still like crack.
Okay.
But then you put the wet on top, and then it, instead of sinking in, just it's on top. So now we have Lego.
cool.
Yeah.
Now I can put your face to your name. I can. Thank you
Kite.
so much for the
They go by kite.
kite.
Yeah, it's easier.
Thank you so much for that candy.
Kite gave you candy?
Yeah, watermelon candy.
Oh, yum.
Delicious candy.
Is that the stuff I ate at your house yesterday?
Yes, it was.
Cool. Thanks, Kite. I had some of that candy too.
There's like a brim that he has in his hat.
By the way, Ian, I took some of your candy.
Good to know now.
Yep. I asked Corey.
She did. I was there.
Yep. I believe Corey's response was, they're Ian's.
But you can have one anyway.
Didn't mean to throw you under the bus there, Corey.
No, it's true.
It was really great. I really needed a sugar boost.
Look, when you're in a healthy relationship, it's good to know when you can give away other people's candy
Yeah.
and not.
There was a whole tub of them.
Each one was accounted for, Kate.
I'm sorry, Ian.
You know what I've learned?
What?
Is that
What is
squirrels don't
beach?
look like ducks.
Beach has learned that squirrels don't look like ducks.
Those are words that were just said.
Beach has learned a valuable lesson.
Learned a valuable lesson about
Oh no.
functional anatomy.
Oh, sorry.
Where would you like that?
Chat's
right
getting
there.
chat's getting mad at me.
Squirrels don't look like ducks.
It's a hat.
I thought that was the hat.
Oh.
What's his hat? It's just purple with a big black brim, right?
And a yellow buckle or something?
Oh,
Yellow buckle, I think.
fuck.
I don't think it's got black.
He
on
lost
it.
his hat. Oh, that's so terrible. He lost his hat.
Chat, I'm sorry. I'll eat after this.
Oh, I thought they were getting mad at you for eating Ian's candy.
No, they're
which
getting
they
mad at
really
me for not
shouldn't.
eating protein.
Oh,
I'll eat.
they're just worried about
You
you.
want some
Later.
bean chips?
Huh?
Want some bean chips?
No, I really don't.
They have lots of protein.
Bean chips are not food.
They have protein and fiber. Fiber.
Do you know what else is fiber?
Fiber uppercut.
Cookies.
Yeah.
Plus, market's open till like 11, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Is it 10?
No.
Oh, great. Wow, Kate, what are you doing?
Making a donut squirrel.
Geeky Hostess in the chat saying Kate's just on the cookie cleanse.
Thank you. Have you ever heard of the Hollywood cookie diet?
Everyone is doing it.
It is a favorite diet of Ghostwatch 2016,
The Bomb Squad?
the Bomb Squad.
Roman Goro, do we all need to tweet that you need to eat? No, I know I need to eat. I had a busy day. And I don't have any food in my house. And I forgot to eat. There's a whole bunch of contributing factors here.
I'm glad that the chat is also taking the time to educate everyone on who Gizmo Duck is in relation to Darkwing Duck.
Gizmo Duck shows up in too many crossover things.
Two things, right?
Well, he's in DuckTales.
He's in
Yeah,
DuckTales and he's in
Launchpad's in more things, I
Darkwing
think.
Duck. I think Launchpad shows up in a couple.
He's in DuckTales. He's
He-
also in Darkwing.
Yeah, I think there's just the Duckverse really is what's going on. I'd really like to see a reboot of. Oh right, we're getting that reboot of DuckTales.
Does he show up in like Tailspin?
Excuse
I
me?
think so.
I don't believe he does.
We're getting a reboot of DuckTales?
We totally are.
Kate, it looks so good. It looks
Yeah,
so cool.
and the internet is super salty because there's going to be a girl.
There's always
Because
been
there
a girl.
hasn't always been a girl.
There's always been a girl.
Yes,
She's always
yes.
around. She's always getting in trouble. They always tell her to stay put, and she doesn't. She's awesome.
And I love her for that.
A fancy dress squirrel.
Oh my
Very
god!
ready to the party.
Look how good that is.
Mm-hmm.
I made fancy dress.
Okay, you need to get a close up on this.
He's gonna have to go to the Kate zone for a close up.
Oh, down there.
Wow.
Is Kate
Beach.
zone.
Yeah.
Wait,
Do, do,
wait,
do.
wait,
There we go.
wait.
Pull it back to where Kate's cookie is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the focus
Keep
zone.
going, keep going.
So,
Yeah.
So-
Look at that fancy dress squirrel.
I've given the squirrel a tiny earring and a matching wristband because it's a Fitbit because it's a fit squirrel, and a tail band because I assume squirrels would wear a tail band on a fancy dress skirt party. Yeah,
Fancy dress skirt
I
party.
made a story for the squirrels.
Oh, I'm gonna do this.
They fancy.
Do, 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 do.
Okay.
Can I have the yellow?
And
Yes.
Chad is very hyped for new DuckTales.
Do you want to do the last cookie? That is the last one.
Nice.
Unless there are any hiding. No.
What was her name again?
Webby
Webby. I knew it was
Vanderbeek.
It was Wendy, wasn't it?
No, it was
Web-
Webby.
It's Webby. Everyone in chat is saying Webby, so I
Webby
trust
is,
them.
Scrooge's nephew, I think, or niece.
She's related.
Is an N-word.
Look, there is a very large family tree
Yes,
of the ducks.
Yeah, it's true.
but he talks about how Webby's like his beloved niece, whereas he's just kind of like fobs off the Huey, Dewey, and Louie a little bit.
I mean,
Wouldn't
wouldn't
you?
you?
Yeah,
High five.
I know. I'm
Have
not-
you seen the secret fourth one? That shows up sometimes.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
he's all
Nova?
like weird and he's like
Yeah.
misshapen.
Yeah.
It me.
You heard it here first.
Chat wants to clarify it's Webigale.
Oh,
Right.
Webbigan.
Yeah, that's what
I remember
thought.
that from the game. Kate, have you played the DuckTales?
No, but I had all of them on VHS.
It's a really good game. The remastered version is quite good. It's the first time I ever beat that damn game.
You spent a long time on it.
Yeah.
I remember. The music was angry in my brain.
The Moon theme is so good.
No, the
Yep.
moon theme's fine. It's the rest of it.
Yeah, I don't think there was ever a crossover between the Bear universe or the Tailspin universe
Jungle Book.
and the there really should have been, and the DuckTales, or the Goofy universe, or the what was it?
The Aladdin universe.
Yeah, like what we really need is like a Crisis on Infinite Disneys.
Crisis on Infinite Goofs.
Oh God, gosh. Like I can't even remember if the Goofy movie and the Goof Troop universes were properly merged.
No, a Goofy movie was from Goof Troop.
Yeah.
It was pre-Goof Troop, wasn't it?
No,
No, it was post the show, I think.
it's in the middle,
Was it in the middle?
I think.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody in chat's going to correct one of us. One of us will be right.
Chippendale's Rescue Rangers, that was the other one that had its own independent world.
They did a slight crossover of that in a episode. of Darkwing Duck.
And you'd really think that they'd mix up the rescuers with the rescue rangers.
I feel like this moose needs a bit more detail.
Goofy movie is merged with the House of Mouse, at least.
House of Mouse had everything.
What does this moose want?
What does the moose want? To be free.
High heels. A zero suit.
They're trying to say marble the moose. I think it's too late for that.
It's too late for marbling moose.
What's wrong with the moose's head?
That's the hip. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's the antlers have a neck.
Okay, the antlers have their own neck. So maybe this is like a hand on a hip. Maybe it's some sort of centaur.
No.
Can you centaur the moose?
Wait.
Can you imagine how awkward a moose centaur would be?
Ooh.
Where's the green? I need it to vape.
Okay.
Wait, so
There you
hold
go.
on. I need to give it like the stem?
I'm sorry, Beach. I'm sorry it can't be as fancy squirrel pants that I really like. But I made Beach Squirrel. Eat your favorites.
Yay.
Green and red squirrel eyes.
Yep. Those are things I love.
And if you'll notice, no pants. Because I know that's what you like the most. Beach Squirrel.
I like that his favorite are the red squirrel eyes.
There was a thing earlier. He wanted red eyes on the squirrel.
We made it happen.
So,
Chat would like a close-up.
a beach cookie. It's somewhere over here.
Yeah, toe to tip.
Just like Bart. Just like
Yeah.
Beige.
That's a beach.
All of Beach's favorites. No pants, green shirt, red squirrel eyes.
Can I show my moose
Can't
vaping?
lose.
Yep.
Oh wait, my moose has to have red eyes. Cause it's high, it's not possessed. You ready to see this
Are
vaping
those
moose?
where the eyes go?
Oh. On this one it does. Look, it's a little bong.
I had to take a picture of my fancy squirrels.
It did it. It vaped.
Vape moose.
Rip Cotton.
Look at all the cookies we decorated.
Congratulations.
I want to eat all the plain ones and leave all the really ridiculous ones for me to figure out what the hell they are tomorrow.
This best squirrel might become Avatar.
That's a good shot.
Okay, let's go back to why. So, we had a lot of fun here on Tinker Tailor Soldier Soldier
How's that gin
Fry.
treat me, Ian?
It's good gin.
Good.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, check us out on patreon.com/lightingreadyrun. It helps keeps the light on, and we like to thank you as well if you're one of those many people who helps us out by subscribing on Twitch, who we are now going to go through. Those people tonight have been Prainheimer. A new
Prainheimer.
subscriber.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you so much, Prainheimer. Conspicuous Compiler says Jamie Cheese 5. Nope. Sorry, Conspicuous. The Gray
Gray Rabbit, new subscriber. Woo.
The Metalupus.
The Metalupus.
32
months. Thank you,
Goodness.
Metalupus.
Raving Penguin. Kate Hype. Woo. Thanks, Raving Penguin.
13 months. Jedi John 110.
Cookies.
For 15 months.
Cookies.
I love those cookies.
Ignis Deus.
Ignis Deus for 27 months. Thank you, Ignis Deus. Goat Prince for 31 months.
This isn't pies. I only understand pies.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank Temjin Zero with 31 months of subscription. Thank you, Temjin Zero. Synthetica.
Synthetica, new subscriber.
Yay!
CPT Cobalt.
Captain Cobalt.
Captain Cobalt with 17 months of resubscription. Nom. Lavender Extract. A new
Hey,
subscriber. Thank
that
you, Lavender
sounds-
Extract.
Pretty on brand for this stream.
Austin Psycho. A new subscriber as well. Thank you, Austin Psycho. And Flourish Gaming. Thank you,
New
Flourish
subscriber.
Gaming. Another new subscriber.
This is so good.
All
so many
meat
new
pizza
subs.
with 2 months.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine when you're an all meat pizza. Slurpee E. 2 months. Cookies.
Cookies.
Woo! Gorilla87 for 20 months of subscription.
Good evening, America. Good morning, Europe. Good day,
Asia.
Asia.
Lonely Text for 4 months.
So excited to see everyone in PAX at Seattle.
Yeah.
Shokara, a new subscriber. Shokara, thank you for subscribing. Expando, 35 months.
Whoa.
And that's all for our subscribers for today. So again, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in to this episode. Again, check us out at loadingreadyreardon.com for all the great shows. And we will see you next time in a fortnight.